And over the weekend, it took control of Signature Bank's assets. Treasury Secretary Yellen and a team of banking regulators have taken action, immediate action. And here are the highlights. First, all customers who had deposits in these banks can rest assured, they'll be protected and they'll have access to their money as of today. That includes small businesses across the country that bank there and need to make payroll, pay their bills, and stay open for business. No losses will be, and this is an important point, no losses will be borne by the taxpayers. Let me repeat that. No losses will be borne by the taxpayers. Instead, the money will come from the fees that banks pay into the deposit insurance fund. Because of the actions that our regulators have already taken, every American should feel confident that their deposits will be there if and when they need them. Second, the management of these banks will be fired. If the bank is taken over by FDIC, the people running the bank should not work there anymore. Third, investors in the banks will not be protected. They knowingly took a risk, and when the risk didn't pay off, investors lose their money. That's how capitalism works. And fourth, there are important questions of how these banks got into the circumstance in the first place. We must get the full accounting of what happened and why those responsible can be held accountable. In my administration, no one is above the law. And finally, we must reduce the risk of this happening again. During the Obama-Biden administration, we put in place tough requirements on banks like Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, including the Dodd-Frank law to make sure that the crisis we saw in 2008 would not happen again. Unfortunately, the last administration rolled back some of these requirements. I'm going to ask Congress and the banking regulators to strengthen the rules for banks to make it less likely this kind of bank failure would happen again, and to protect American jobs and small businesses. Look, the bottom line is this. Americans can rest assured that our banking system is safe. Your deposits are safe. Let me also assure you, we will not stop at this. We'll do whatever is needed. On top of all that, let's also take a look at a moment to put the situation in a broader context. We've made strong economic progress in the past 2 years. We've created more than 12 million new jobs, more jobs in 2 years than any president has ever created in a single 4-year term. Unemployment is below 4% for 14 straight months. Take-home pay for workers is going up, especially for lower and middle-income workers. And we've seen record numbers of people apply to start new businesses, more than 10 million of them, more than 10 million applications over the last 2 years starting businesses. Now we need to keep this progress going. That's what swift action that my administration over the past few years is all about. Protecting depositors, protecting the banking system, protecting the economic gains we've made together for the American people. Thank you, and God bless you, and may God protect our troops. See you in California.
Mr. President, what do you know right now about why this happened? And can you assure Americans that there won't be a ripple effect?
Do you expect other banks to fail, Mr. President?
Should all depositors be protected at all banks?
All right, there you have it. President Biden speaking for...
What was that? What was that? Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, welcome back. It is Monday, and it is Bank Run Monday. Don't get your hopes up. President Biden just spoke, and that was a genuine laugh. He came in and said, essentially just reassured Americans bank deposits would be covered. I do like the one thing he said, that essentially just going to fire all the people managing the bank. That's something that I feel like has always been missing from collapses in the U.S. It's like we bail them out with taxpayer money, and then they keep their jobs and their money, and they do it again, right? That was cool. He didn't really say anything else other than that. That was kind of the highlight. One thing he did say that did not resonate well with our chat here, let me know how you feel in the chat, I'm reading it right now, was not covered by taxpayer money. And that is a sentence that does not make sense. All dollars in the United States are, in essence, taxpayer dollars, no matter where they come from. Maybe we'll get some more details on what that looks like, what that means, etc. I'm glad we went live a little bit early because the end of that was absolutely hilarious. Mr. President, what are you going to secure all? And he's just walking out. not even flinching. Some other guy yells a question at him as he leaves, like that. I don't know. I found that really entertaining. That actually made me laugh. So we were going to go live at 9:30, went live earlier to catch that. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more there. But what we're going to be looking for today is, does the market believe this? Does the market feel confident? And really, at 9:30, when the market's open, bank's supposed to open, are people going to be able to get their dollars out? You know, this is a very spicy scenario. If we look back to the origins of Bitcoin, today of all days is perhaps the most in line with, I want to say, the cypherpunks or maybe even maximalism core ideology. Bitcoin, if you aren't familiar, started October 2009. And on the first block, let's just even type this in so I don't get the quote wrong. On the first block, Satoshi themselves inscribed, quote, "The Times, 03 January 2009." All right, January. "Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. Bitcoin is a direct response to, I want to say, the inevitability of humans being unable to control or manage their monetary supply. Since we've created the dollar printer, all we've done is print things into oblivion." With the FDIC covering all deposits, where does this money come from? How much is it going to add up to? I don't see any other way other than inflation that this happens. The issue I see is not even so much with SVB. Over last night, we saw another bank. They all start with S, so it's really getting confusing. It's really getting confusing. I got to get my list here. There's three. Oh, come on. Now I feel goofed up. Signature Bank. Okay, it's Signature, Silvergate, and it's too early for Tom to remember them all. We also then have Silvergate closed its doors by New York authorities last night on fears of more contagion. We also saw First Republic Bank slump in pre-market, and I think we're going to want to pay attention to some of these bank tickers as we see them fall. Maybe they're the next to go. This is the real risk. It's not so much one bank, though SVB Bank specifically would be damaging, as it's where most of the U.S. startups, and actually not even just U.S., global startups are banking. This could really collapse, I'll say, new business or new progress. I don't know what the word is. And that could be devastating. As fears of a bank run begin and people withdraw their money, this is going to put extra pressure on the smaller banks that are already struggling. We're seeing kind of a dichotomy of, there are some banks that are too big to fail, and then there's all the other ones. So which one are you if you're a bank? And honestly, if you're a person using a bank, why would you ever use the second? Why would you use the ones that aren't too big to fail? This is a really weird scenario going on right now. I obviously have never lived through anything like this, at least as an adult. And the repercussions today are going to be big. I don't want to scare or FUD anyone, because there isn't necessarily one direction this goes. With bailouts, with this imagining of new money, this is effectively quantitative easing, something that the Fed has been fighting against, I guess, over the last year, in addition to interest rate hikes. Speaking of which, March 22nd, let's pull up our Fed rate decision monitor right here. 1 week, 2 days to go on the 22nd. We'll be live. Tune in. I also forgot to say, shout out to our sponsors, Fair Desk. Let's just shout out Fair Desk for today. Sign up using my link. They're a great exchange. Great exchange. No KYC, just so you guys know. 22nd, tune in for that. So we have been following the Fed interest rate probability. So this is just what the market is sensing, what the market is predicting for March 22nd. So this has been a freaking roller coaster. The only thing that's been more volatile than Bitcoin has been this. We started the month. It's into a whole story now. We started the month with a 90+% chance of a 25 BPS hike. That then rolled over into almost a 90% of a 50 BPS hike. With the collapse of these banks, we've now seen that sentiment roll in the other direction. We were speculating a potential 75 BPS, how that might be impactful for the markets, how that might even suggest over tightening, etc. Well, it looks like yesterday we had a 40% chance. Today, we're rating it at a 0. Now back to 25 BPS with 76%, and we do have a new challenger. 0 BPS, now at almost 1/4. This has been a crazy narrative, crazy volatility. We say this a lot. Markets like consistency. They like predictability. And what we're seeing coming up in March here, I think, is anything but. Whether it goes 0 or 50 or 100, not predictable, man. This has been all over the place. I believe, in my opinion, it is likely that the Fed is going to be forced off the gas pedal in March and maybe into the months to come. I think we're going to see that terminal rate come down into the end of the year. And depending on how this goes, this may be the pivot. This may be the pivot. People 2 weeks ago, a month ago, would have said, you're a crazy noob. You don't know what you're talking about. Fed's not pivoted anytime soon. If you guys follow this channel and you've listened to me ramble for these for multiple years now, I have been saying, I don't know when they'll pivot, but they will be forced to pivot at some point. And look at where we are. This is essentially a forced pivot. Really quick, let's look at the big stuff coming up this week. I am keeping my eye on the charts. I have them pulled up here. We'll pull them up in just a minute. Guys, keep smashing the like buttons, engaging with the stream, voting in the poll, sharing, subscribing. All of these engagements help YouTube push this video or this stream out to more viewers, and that's how we grow as a community, and you guys have been doing a great job of that. Tomorrow, we'll be live again. Not at 8:30, maybe. We'll see. Tomorrow, we have core CPI and CPI year over year and month over month. Huge economic numbers. This is the Fed's measure of inflation. That's coming out at 8:30, an hour before the markets start trading tomorrow. You know, we've been watching these numbers really closely, and they've been very meaningful, but I wonder if they're going to be as meaningful as they have been. At this point, I feel like it doesn't really matter how CPI comes in. There's not much wiggle room. I don't really feel like there's a number that can come in and the Fed go, oh no, now we have to do 100 BPS. These numbers may be losing relevance only because of the more pressing matter of an immediate banking collapse. Pretty interesting. I wanted to point this out too. Let me finish this and then I'll do that. I have some interesting little tidbits. On Wednesday, we have core retail sales, PPI, retail sales, crude oil inventories, and on Thursday, initial jobless claims. So another week packed with big numbers. Lots of things the Feds are going to be looking for, but I really do wonder if they're not going to be as meaningful as they usually are. Time will tell. Let's pull up the charts. Let's pull up the charts while I do my little ramble here, and we'll rehash on Friday's TA. It's been a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I wasn't able to relax through any of it. This has been a lot. So my little tidbit I wanted to say is March 12th, 2020. So a year ago yesterday, Bitcoin collapsed into the COVID fears, into the black, whatever day it was, Tuesday, ahead of traditional markets. This is something not many people remember or were paying attention to. Bitcoin hit its bottom first. Stocks fell to their bottom, I think 2 or 3 days later. Interesting. Now, we see the crypto contagion last year with FTX, Alameda, 3 Arrows Capital. There's really too many to even count. We had essentially the crypto banking crisis, and now it does seem like crypto has led the way again as traditional markets now kind of reeling into this same situation. Is crypto the canary in the coal mine? We will find out as time goes on. Just an interesting tidbit. So I want to recap Friday's TA. If you were here on Friday, pat yourself on the back because this was some of the best TA we've had in quite some time. Let me see if I can find the exact chart. We're just going to go with this one. There we are. Ta-da. Here was our chart. On Friday, we were trading down under $20,000. This was a very critical level, as they all are, right? As they all are. Very critical level to Bitcoin. This was our macro descending trend, this red line here. We can see price came on down to give it a little smooch. But on top, or in confluence with this descending trend line, we had the 200 daily moving average. We retook this in early January. We had not back tested it, and now we did. This bounce is spicy. Our TA that we looked at, essentially not necessarily saying this is the Pico bottom number, but we're going to be looking for a move to the upside. And where did we suspect that would be? We had our ascending trend line here established this year. It broke with no backtest, and guess where we are, folks? Go back and watch the replay. We were looking for 22.4. Right now, Bitcoin trading at 22.5. Depending on what exchange you look at, Coinbase traded up to 22.8. Some interesting news actually as well. Over this weekend with the USDC collapse, geez, I don't even know if I can remember everything that happened this weekend. That was like a whole year over the last 2 days. But over this weekend with the USDC collapse, Bitcoin Coinbase premium, meaning the value of Bitcoin on Coinbase versus other exchanges like Binance and USDT, was at its highest point, I believe, in multiple years with a $300 premium. Coinbase spot was trading $300 higher than, I believe it was Binance or whatever other aggregate they use. And that's some spiciness. This can easily be attributed, I would say, to the panic in stablecoins. I have been saying for years now, people have been trying to FUD Tether. I made a great tweet. Funny how Tether's more solvent than some of these top US banks after all the years of FUD. But people have been FUDding about Tether since people even started using it. It did come out in 2014, but really wasn't used till 18. Saying it's a Ponzi, it's going to collapse, it's going to take the crypto market down with it. Well, crypto got its first taste, I want to say. I won't count UST with Terra. That really was not big enough or widespread enough. I want to say USDC was. We got our first taste of stablecoin collapse. I have been saying for years, despite the hate, that a stablecoin collapse is a bullish event for crypto. Now, it can be counterintuitive, definitely. And we hadn't had examples, and I'm still not going to say that USDC is enough that I'm 100% right, but I'm going to stick by this thesis until proven incorrect. Stablecoin collapse is bullish for Bitcoin and crypto. Why? Because when these assets collapse or devalue, asset or actors look to flee these assets, and where can they go? Where is the path of least resistance? People used to say you couldn't redeem Tether, and so my argument was, well, if you can't redeem Tether, what do you do with it? If you can't redeem it, how do you get out of it? And the answer is you go into crypto. Is that the cause of this rally? Well, I'm going to argue maybe and maybe not. We did see this in the chart. We did see this in our analysis with no knowledge of the USDC collapse or any of this banking stuff. I'm a big believer that the charts know the news before the news knows the news. There we go. Get the tunes on. There we are. Did we know? Chart called for it, and it seems like the market filled it in. So at this point, and this is probably what you guys are really looking for, what's next, Tom, right? You called that, but what's next? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's take a peek here. I believe last stream, we were looking at 6 sober bears. Was it 6 sober bears? I believe we downgraded from 9 bears on cocaine to slightly less bearish reading, and we've seen green since. We have hit our level. We have back tested this trend line, and I honestly, we're going to look at the chart. We're going to look at our indicators and kind of take a peek at, maybe we'll get some signs as to the right move. But at the moment, I will let you guys know what I did with my trades. I did open, or I had a short open down into 20K where I reversed it, rode that long back to 22.4 and reversed it again, but it did get stopped out because I was being a little bitch with my stop loss. I don't know what happens here. We back tested it. This is the trouble spot, man. This is the trouble spot. Rejecting from here, you have essentially what? You can come back to fill your fair value gap down here at 20.2. You can retest your low at the 200-day, but I want to say this is the bearish outcome. Moving down, breaking underneath the 200-day now, I think is a very bad scenario. And what that kind of implies out is right here at 22.5. Maybe a very strong short. I did open and get stopped out in very slight profit on that short. But I don't know if I want to reopen. I think what we're going to want to see, and this will be in 8 minutes, markets are going to open in the U.S. We want to take a look at the dollar. We want to take a look at stocks, some bank stocks, gold actually running earlier this morning in a weird way. I would like to see what GBTC does. That had a very interesting week last week. And total crypto market cap. We're going to get into the deep TA, but I want to get through all my ideas first here. Total crypto market cap right here, as you can see, sitting just below the 200-week moving average here. This is my trading bias compass. If we can retake it here today, which means closing at this level, it won't take any more upside price action. My bias will then be again to the long side. We're flirting with it. This doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. I think it's more clear on total. It's like you need to get back up, and in fact, I want to say you need to reclaim your highs, and all of a sudden, this is not a bad structure, right? You get some kind of low, lower, low, higher, high, higher, low, and you can keep running. But right here, a rejection kind of following up with Bitcoin, gonna be ugly. If we see a rejection on total, see a rejection on BTC, you're back to our descending trend line, and I want to even say testing that trend line again is pretty bearish in of itself. I do not want to see price action near there. If it's tested again, I'll likely look to break out short it, in all honesty. Let's do some more quick recap. There's so much to go over today, guys. I'm sorry. And please, I'm going to read the chat in like 2 minutes. I definitely want you guys to let me know what topics I'm forgetting about, because like I said, there's so many. It's hard to even just visualize them in my head. I did just pull up the chat. I'll have that pulled up and take a peek at it after CME. So this is Bitcoin CME. These gaps have been really, really popular lately in the space. People are paying a lot of attention to them. And so what a spicy, spicy setup. We did have a gap from 22.1, or no. We had the gap. Okay, we had the gap down here at 22K up to like 21 in January. That was filled on Friday. However, on Thursday, we actually left the gap above us on that candle down. This wasn't even a weekly close, just a daily at 22.1 and 21.8. So since then, we have left another gap below us. This is at 20,000 to 21.1. And we have then filled the gap that we left on Thursday. So that's 2 gaps closed and 1 gap opened. Can't wait for people to start cheering on this 20.3 to 21.1. You know what's really interesting is on BTC spot, 20.2 is that fair value gap from the daily reversal. I think I could say then, really no matter what happens up here, if price comes back down, we can't see it trade below 20.2, 20.3. I think that's already implied, but that adds a little more confidence there for me. Looks like we have some new subscribers already feeling the spice. What's up, BJE, Bowman, M. Bailo, and SME0356, guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, we are here live every day. We are the #1 crypto channel on YouTube. In my opinion. My mom says so anyway. Make sure you're subscribed. Help us get to 100K. We're racing Bitcoin, and we're beating Bitcoin now with your help. So keep subscribing. I appreciate you, and I'll shout you out, so a little bonus. Let me turn to the chat here now, as we have 5 minutes before trading begins on the day. Let me get a little more zoomed in chart up so we can peek it a little more accurately. I do have a Lux Algo pulled up here, giving us that live order block data. I have been loving this more and more, guys. I do recommend check out Lux Algo. Link in the chat, link in the video description below. It is a premium indicator. However, if you go on TradingView and type in Lux Algo, you'll find there are like hundreds of free ones. So check it out with the link. You don't have to buy it, but if you do, please use my link. Appreciate it. Help support the channel. Let's zoom in here. I'm reading the chat. Reading the chat. What did I miss? What did I miss today? Let's see who's here. So tell me what I missed. But more importantly, if you're here today, let me know you're here. Put something in the chat. Make some noise. Let me shout you out. This is our ritual. So let me see. What's up, Mike Bennett, my dude? Rate cuts, pause, hikes. The interest rates have left so many banks in unrealized losses. That absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Especially vulnerable smaller banks that don't have access to bailouts, etc. It's really spicy. That reminded me, Mike. Chair Powell spoke to the House and the Senate, and one of the things they said was, aren't you concerned that the pace of these rate hikes is going to put pressure on banks? Chair Powell maybe was sweating an extra drop of sweat that day, as he said, no, the banks are fine, they're totally stable, etc. I wonder if he knew. I wonder if that's why he spoke to Congress and the House last week. I don't know. What's up, Zigzag? What's up, Wick589? You got Roosevelt stuck in your head. I don't know what that is. Gotta check the chat now. That's right, John Doe. Adam Buzzard, my man. Good to see you on Twitter and in the chat. I appreciate you. Buenos noches, Eddie. What's up, Pishta? Ayo from NOLA. Good morning, Dr. Crypto Venom Hex. Bro tip, my man. Clever custom performance noise. What's up, Kiko? Ooh, Rio de Janeiro. Sounds great. I should visit there. Fredo, New York City, or NYC 5G. Somali Flame up and run. Buy high, sell low. What's up, my man? What's up, my man? Gavin Bateman. American Psycho. Great movie. Oh my. C. Allen Elmore. Chirp pow. Can I get a chirp pow today? Is it not? Are the banks solvent? Is it not? Is it not? $1 trillion coin. Just to recap. $1 trillion coin. Robert Nitz, JS Wow, Derek Moore, Ryan Sweeney, Vish Hearts, Manuel, Madina, Andrew Hunt, David Harrison, morning, my friend. Robin Day Klein, what time does Biden speak? He just did. You can, DVR is enabled, you can rewind and watch it. You can watch my reaction, it was pretty good. Too easy, what's up, man? 28K, then 16K for Bitcoin. All right, I'll take it. Go, Gina, go. Go, Gina, go. Amen, man. Sean Coombs, AJ. Nicholas Rito, Dreadlock Monster in the building. Alton Henderson. John Zedeb, Magnus Larson. Jose JR, let's learn and earn. Well, I don't know if we're earning today. Maybe. I'll have to show you guys or update you guys on our live stream trades. As you know, I think it was last week. I had a $223,000 leverage position open, and I lost. We got stopped out. Lost $900. Which isn't that big of a loss, actually, for the size of the position. But it was a loss nonetheless. It was a loss nonetheless. Let me update you. The good news is, I did take that long. This one was a little bit later. I did make it back. Total P&L 2.6 grand. So we're now up on our Fair Desk account. We were down. Started with 10K, dropped to 9K. Now we should be back to like, what, 11 and something and change-ish. I don't think I have any open, actually. I'm having trouble with my buttons today. So we are back up, but not a comfortable position. I did close. I think I have my other positions. Should have done this before the stream. It was early. Cut me a break. Bitcoin looking pretty good on the hour here. We're going to get into the analysis in just a minute. Trying to see if I have any positions open. Didn't work. Okay, I'm not going to try to find these while I'm live anymore. It's too complicated. I did close. I had a position on MEXC. It was long from much lower, 19.8. I did close it at 22.4 because I was following the plan. You know what? I'm not going to mess around with the exchanges right now. We got too much to do today. Too much to talk about. Too much. What's up, Spirit Travels? Somali Flame to the moon. Biden speak cancel. He's looking for his socks. Dude, guys, I do recommend go back to the beginning of this video and watch the speech. It was only like 5 minutes, not even. The end made me laugh harder than I think I've ever laughed on stream. Thanks for live streaming. Thank you, Broken. What's up, Fuzzy Pants? Pork Fried Bryce. Is it not? Xavier. How, Houston, Texas. What's up, my man? How hot is it there? Tom K. misclicked. Greetings from Slovakia. You know what? A little fun fact about myself. I had an exchange student from Slovakia when I was, stay with us at our family's house when I was a kid. Really cool guy. His name was Jan. Jan, Y-A-N or something. Matthew Thompson, did I see the wick up to 50K on, I believe it was on Binance. USDC pair. Let's take a peek. I did see it. I didn't look it up myself, but I don't doubt it. There it is. There she blows. Let's put it on the day so we can feel good about life. There we are. This is real. This is real. This actually happened. So this was a combination of USDC losing its peg and obviously thin order books combined with a fat finger from a whale. Like, this isn't normal price action. You won't find this elsewhere. Very thin order books. It looked like up to 50K. So I guess the bears were wrong. Maybe we should tweet about this. Should be like, bears were wrong. I'm gonna all caps explain this, BTC bears. What a stupid tweet. I love stupid tweets, man. Twitter though, it's valuable because you can, if you have the right followers or following, you can keep it lighthearted and fun, and you can be bullish on laughs instead of just commiserating. 50K. So there's not really a lot to do here. Like, it's interesting, it's spicy, but is it meaningful? Not really. I think if you need a little hopium in your life, it's a good thing to look at. But there's nothing to do here. This isn't really going to impact anything outside of this pair. I'm sure if we go down to like the 1 minute, maybe even the few second time frame, I doubt they can't. I bet it was a wick and then a close in under 1 minute. Is it real? Yes. Could you have sold at 50K in USDC on Binance at that time? If you had a limit order, theoretically, yes. But does this have an impact on the market? Not really. Not a lot. Not a big, other than the S post, the shit post that I just tweeted on Twitter. I mean, everybody gets to rub it in the face of bears. You said 50K, never again. We had it last night. That's about the value of it. That's about. What's my opinion on CBDCs? I have been saying they are inevitable and that every country will have one since long before that was an idea anyone thought was feasible. They said I was crazy. I think it's inevitability. Cryptocurrency is a better form of money. It is an evolution of money. The same way money evolved from gold to fiat. From fiat to credit cards. Now it is from credit cards to crypto. It is the next step in payments. And it makes no sense for governments not to have their own CBDC. And it makes no sense for governments not to have their own coin. Sorry guys, don't mean to poop on your parade, but there's like virtually no chance the government is going to like adopt whatever random coin you have that you think they're going to adopt. This is crypto. If it's open source, they can just fork it. They fork it, they make their own, they control it. They don't need it to be decentralized. Remember, not all crypto is decentralized. In fact, most crypto is highly centralized. I do speculate, and I've thought this for a long time, that instead of transacting with Bitcoin, governments, when they make their own coins, will use it as collateral, as value for their coins. We'll see. All of my ideas seem crazy until the future makes them not crazy. Logan, damn you banking system. Yeah, right. Ooh, Optical Art's here. Optical Art. Steve, my dude, I missed you. Or is it just the crew? Either way, welcome Optical Art. Crew. My dudes. Good morning from Detroit. What's up, man? What's up, Cosmo? You guys spicy today. Liquidated shorts. Yesterday, Yellen announced they would not bail out the banks. So, thank you. Like I said, there's so much to go over today. I can't even, I can't even keep my thoughts on it. Yellen did say that. And so then also said they'd make customers whole. I don't know. That seems like a contradiction, doesn't it? It does. Maybe she, or no, I'm not even going to speak for her. Maybe it was implied that a traditional bailout wouldn't happen. But if they're going to make all customers whole with $260 billion in assets, or liabilities, I guess at this point, doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make sense. So I guess we'll see. It does look like markets are open now, as of like 2 minutes ago. Let's pull up the news really quickly here. Wall Street opens lower on bank contagion fears. Interesting. What do you mean? Biden and Yellen both saying everything's going to be okay didn't soothe everyone's fears after the craziest event of 2023. It is only March. I can't even believe it. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. How could that be? But Biden came out and said we should all be okay. Let's see what the latest is. First Bank Republic shares slump. So doesn't this all feel just really weird? It all feels really weird. It's like these banks, thanks to the repealing of Dodd-Frank, could loan with $0. They could loan you $1 million and have $0 of it. Is it surprising that didn't work out? Like, Bitcoin is backed by Bitcoin. The dollar is backed by Biden making a 5-minute speech saying it's okay. It's weird. These banks have issues, or they're having issues, and so the fear begins. People withdraw, they lose assets. Those assets are locked up in time release, like bonds or whatever. They become illiquid, and then their stock goes down. It just seems like it's all rigged to just collapse, doesn't it? I don't know, man. Biden back strength of system. Yeah, nobody cared really. European bond yields crumble. Interesting. As bailouts drive bank. Interesting. I'm looking for, and guys, please put in the chat if there's any breaking news. I'm looking for like more banks, more talk. It might be interesting to see like what are the biggest losers of the stock market today. Let me see if I can find like a really easy way to do that. Bank of America down 6%. Did the circuit breaker stop on Bank of America today? Holy moly. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. The circuit breakers like had to have gone off, right? Let's look up the chart on BAC. If it's down 6% since open 10 minutes ago, has to have hit the circuit breakers, right? Let's take a peek. Oof. Yikes. Yikes. Bank of America. Jeebus. Down 6.6%. It doesn't look like trading was halted. Or was it? Nope, trading not halted. Open to a fat gap this morning. Contagion fears, man. Down 4.3% on open. And we can see Bank of America literally breaking its lows right now as we talk about it. Bank of America, you're right, bro. Someone check in on Bank of America. You okay? I hope Wells Fargo goes out of business. And I don't hope anything bad. I don't want that to hurt anyone. And I know obviously it would. But dude, they've just been, how are they still a bank? Like every year they had some crazy scandal or some crazy problem. And like they're still a bank. I don't get it. Oh, by the way, I cut my own hair last night. Unrelated. I didn't finish it. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible. Hopefully. My chat froze a while ago. Let me refresh it. Sorry guys if I missed you. Credit Suisse. Credit Suisse like forever has been down though. Oh, we'll take a look at that as well. Credit Suisse was down 95%. Like, I don't know, months ago, right? Maybe Credit Suisse. Maybe they're the canary. I have a very weird history with Credit Suisse. I've never used them, but I won't get into it. I had an odd experience with them once. Credit Suisse, the real shitcoin. The realest of the shitcoins. Credit Suisse all-time high in 2007. Doesn't seem like it ever recovered Never recovered. It's down 97% right now. This is, this might be a good example that people can understand because it's traditional markets. This is what S coins can do. Just because something falls 90% doesn't mean it can't fall another 90 and another 90. Decimals can just keep being added out into infinity. Credit Suisse now, let's see, opened down at $2.44. That's an 8% open gap, and it's already trading 10% down. Holy moly. Holy moly. What a wild ride. What other banks should we look at? A lot of FUD in the chat. Good. Do you guys remember? I don't like flexing. I don't like gloating. You guys remember through January me saying, okay, as we move up, this move is in flux. I don't believe it's decided if it's a dead cat bounce or a real rally yet. And what the determining factor will be is how much people doubt it or how unbelievable it is. And so, what did I say? We need FUD. We need FUD. You guys have been yelling at me for FUDding. Trust me, everything I do is crafted and it's all in Bitcoin's best interest, or at least I try to be. Where did our FUD start? Our FUD started, like, what is it? Here? Where was it? Honestly, it lines up with a 200 weekly moving average on crypto, total crypto market cap really well, right as soon as we broke it. Testing the 200 on the daily for Bitcoin, we got our FUD, guys. I will say, I'm sorry if I wished this upon the world. Wow, stock's really dumping today. If I wish this on the world, but it's not my fault. The market said, or the chart said we need FUD, and the universe delivered. It's funny or weird how often that actually works out. Talking about yields, we did look at this on Friday, and I said, are yields trending down now? Interesting, they continue trending down. I'm not sure they've broken lows yet. Only the 2-year has broken its low of this year. But the others do kind of look like they're going to follow suit. Not going to lie. When the heck does GBTC begin trading again? I don't understand. Why is it not open? Either way. What's up, Thomas Elhert? Oh, I've got something very spicy to show you guys. Check on VIX. We'll check on VIX. CS is prolonging its annual report. I mean, maybe it's just another 90% down. Schwab halted down 20%. Let's look up Schwab. We don't usually look at banks. You know, guys, honestly, we probably should be careful. It seems like all the banks that start with S. So we have Silvergate. We have Schwab. Oh, no, not Schwab. Silvergate. I can't remember them all. Dude, I need to have this list in front of me. They're too similar sounding. Where is the list? Why did I not write these down? Signature. Silvergate. What? Someone check in on Santander Bank. Schwab Bank. It's like a contagion of S's. It'd be really, really crazy if FTX started with an S. Nah, it didn't. None of them did. I have a very spicy chart here for you. Keep it up with the bank, so keep reporting. What's down? Let me see if I can find the Schwab ticker. NYSESCH dubs. Woo! Did it halt? I thought when they halt, they pause for 15 minutes. Doesn't look like it halted. Though, it did trade down 17-18%. And if we count it from where it closed, where it closed Friday, we're well over 20%. Schwab, it starts with an S. It's down 20% in the first 20 minutes of trading today. Maybe we are getting a bank run. If this keeps happening, if we keep seeing these banks fall like this, will the U.S., will they be forced to secure all bank deposits? Because if that happens, they basically have to print like infinite money. Like infinite. Try ChatGPT. Unfortunately, ChatGPT doesn't connect to the internet, so it won't be able to like grab articles. If you guys want to feed it articles, I would love that. Post it in the Discord and I'll read them. Yeah, I'm confused, Digital Asset DGEM. Maybe that's only for ETFs. I'm not really sure how that works. Western Alliance Bank. Pacific Western Bank. I just don't see how money printer doesn't go burr. What other avenues? What other avenues are there? There aren't any other avenues. It's a really interesting thing to think, like, so when this happens, where does the money go? Where is the money? Where did it go? Western Alliance Bank, or Western Alliance Ban Corporation? Related stocks. Let's try to find like a list. Bank stock ticker list. Bank and financial services on Yahoo Finance. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Ooh. Truist Financial Corporation. Charles Schwab up there at 18. U.S. Bancorp. PNC Financial Services Group. Oh no. I won't lie. When I was watching it be like Silicon Valley Bank and Silvergate and Signature, it's like, oh, that's really bad, but I don't use them, so who cares? It's definitely going to hit different today, guys, when you see your bank here. Bank of America, minus 6%. UniCredit. Wells Fargo down 6. Citigroup down 5. Banco Bilbao. I don't know. I'm not going to read all these. Barclays. Well, we're going to keep an eye on this and definitely want to see if any of these make some very spicy changes. JP Morgan and Chase down 2.48%. Funny how Kramer was just saying JP Morgan was a fortress. I'm going to pull this away for now. Not funny, dude. The man is incredible. Jim Cramer, by far, a better analyst than myself and anyone else I've ever met. Period. And it's not because he gets it right, but his ability to get it so perfectly wrong is, like, honestly impressive. I'm telling you guys, as someone who spent the last 7 years just staring at charts, really doing nothing else other than TA, lost all his hobbies, fell into the hole. It is incredibly hard. No, it's equally hard to be consistently wrong as it is consistently right. It is. I don't know how he does it, man. I do not know how he does it. The man, there's something there. He's like a plant. It's like a psyop. I don't know. Like, he's there to get liquidity from retail. I have no idea what that is. I want to keep reading the chat, though. I feel like it's a social morning. I'm going to keep reading the chat and we're going to get into the actual charts. But what I need from you guys is to smash the like button and subscribe. We only have 378 likes. We have 1,000 viewers, and that's probably because we don't have lots of likes. We don't have lots of engagement. We need the engagements. Jim Cramer, controlled fudder. I don't know. It's so weird, though. Weird. Have I heard about Binance converting $1 billion worth of stablecoins? What's up, Crypto Steve-O? Good morning, my friend. To BTC, ETH, and other crypto, or NBNB, I think it was. Yes, $1 billion is a good chunk of change. But if you think of $1 billion into Bitcoin, or even into the total crypto market cap, $1 trillion market cap, $1 billion. I mean, it's a good thing. I don't hate it, but it's not that impactful. Better than it not being there for sure. Is this how Bitcoin finally decouples? Luke John. It's a really good question. And what's interesting is into the last week or so, or maybe even 2 weeks, maybe even farther, we have seen Bitcoin diverge, not just from stocks, but also from the dollar. We saw the dollar and Bitcoin on Friday trade down. We saw during the Chirpao House and Senate meetings, we saw the dollar trade, what was it, like the dollar trade sideways, Bitcoin trade up, and stocks trade down. So it's an interesting concept because we've kind of seen a little bit of that. We've seen some of that in the last few weeks. And everyone was harping about correlation being tied to stocks. Everyone was harping about the Fed not pivoting. If this is like your first rodeo, pay attention. Because the train everyone gets on is the train that crashes. It is wild. Once the market becomes confident in an idea, that idea changes. And that does go back to my idea of, is Bitcoin in a bull run? Is it a dead cat bounce? It's flux. It's flux. As long as there are seats on the train open, the train still goes. But as soon as all the seats are full, the train stops. The train stops. Ooh. What's up, Stefan? Dylan Brown subscribing. Shafiq. Kuba for show. Chris Ode, $5 super chat. You posted your monthly chart on my Twitter. Take a look. Have a good day. Much love. Much love, Chris O. Appreciate you, my friend. You Irish? Got an O name. Scatoris G. Andrew Hunt. Ballin' on a budget. All subscribe during this live. You could be next. You could be next. If you like and subscribe and share the stream. Glad to see you on top of your game. Applegate, dude. Been a long time. I hope you're doing right. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, man. You came up in my mind the other day. I looked at the audios. I forget. Oh, I think it was like audio from some YouTubes I made, and like you were the only one who had used that audio or something. It showed up. Western Alliance Bank now down minus 75%. Is that from the high or today? If it's from today, holy shit. Holy shit sticks. Let's look at TFC here. While Bitcoin chills, we're going to take a peek at some of these banks and see if we can spot the next one to go. Where did this go? I don't know where my chart went. I wanted to show you this. I want to show you guys this though. It's really spicy. I wanted to show you that. Let me see this bank first. This is the biggest losing bank so far. Trust Financial. Holy. People told us we were crazy. Bitcoin, that stuff can go to zero. Yeah, go to zero. You know what? I'll take something that has no debts, no liabilities, no overhead over, I don't know, US banks who loan out money with $0 of backing. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Holy shit, though. Trust Financial. Down 40% from its high in January. Look at these candles. Look at these gaps. It's like a waterfall. It's like a waterfall, man. We all need a little bit of calm today. So I'm going to paint you this soothing waterfall. These are rocks. There you go. The soothing waterfall. Down 20% today. I don't understand the halting rules, apparently. I thought the breaker tripped at what? Like 5% and 15%? Maybe that's only for funds, index funds, and ETFs? I don't know. Holy shit. Literally, people went to bed last night with fortunes and woke up broke. Imagine like any long is instantly liquidated on these banks. That's a lot of selling pressure from longs liquidating. I'm going to keep my eye on what's falling the hardest bank-wise, but I do want to show you guys this. So this is our secret special chart. Don't tell anyone. It's only for the tomcrown community. Don't tell anyone. So I did not invent this chart. No one invented charts. So Bitcoin divided by the M2 supply. This is a pretty damn spicy chart. We don't look at it too often, but I do update you guys when something cool happens. So we see a little deviation from BTC USD and BTC divided by M2. Here's what I like. Last week, we had a crazy wick candle breaking its low of February, just like Bitcoin's. However, look at this bottom wick. Look at this beastly bottom wick. And this is a weekly time frame. I can add this watermark back, but it's hard to even see. Look at that. Boom. traded down to, let's see, we'll do it this way instead. Traded down 12% before recovering into that weekly close. This close was so clutch, recovered 13%. Looks like still holding on to its support from February. Looking for a test of resistance from February as well. There's not much else I really want to do on this because it's going to look really similar to Bitcoin. Market Cipher B on the week, though. That's a rollover if I've ever seen one. Bitcoin versus the M2 supply. So has the M2 supply expanded or contracted? It must have, because it did not move the same way Bitcoin did. One sec. Or maybe it did move. It did move the same. Why did I think that was different? That's really similar. I didn't do my compass. That's why. I didn't do my compass warming, and I took some time off this weekend because I needed a break. I was a little burnt out. What I do see potentially here on the week, and that lines up with that retest of resistance at our high, is this weekly, if it trades up to 24.2, then has three rising methods. The wick isn't really part of a three rising methods, and you can even argue that maybe that invalidates it, but close enough. If it trades above 24.2 or 24.3, that will be a solid bodied green candle followed by 3 thin bodied green candles, which does not close below the initial green candle, followed then by a bullish engulfing candle that closes above the high, and that is considered a very bullish pattern. Very bullish pattern. Let's reorient. This, the 200 daily looks really good on the monthly time frame, doesn't it? That looks really good. The monthly does. I'm glad. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to do the compass alignment. We're gonna start on the month. I really do. This is one of the days though that the TA. What's the TA gonna tell us? Nothing. I mean, it will maybe, but like nothing. I feel like what's more important today is what you guys are looking at, what we're looking at, the next thing to snap. So I really want to read the chat. Ian Mackey, it's insane. So much is happening, bro. This is all I do with my life. This is it. It's just like this channel, crypto, and I can't keep up with it. It feels almost engineered to be overwhelming. It's insane. Think about all the things that happened. Even in the last, even the last week. Digital asset news? Where's my boy? Hey, we have got digital asset news. I think optical art, Mr. Steve was here. I don't know where he went. Let me see. We call that a Monday in crypto. Welcome to the jungle. Dude, guy has a great channel. I was on there not too long ago. We'll have to do that again. I tried to pull it up, but it didn't work. I'm having troubles today. I'm not a morning person. Guys, subscribe to Digital Asset News. Great channel. Dude makes great content. Different content. But we are like-minded. Lots of respect to him and his community. Check him out. What else is going on? I'm reading the comments because I just want to see like what's next, dude. Like I'm on the edge of my seat. I need to zoom my screen now. Oh, whoa. How did that happen? Not bad. I'm glad we didn't go the whole time with that. I actually know the real problem. The real problem is this. Hold up. That's why. That's why, because I had the speech thing up. Appreciate. Luckily, we didn't do too much TA. That would have been embarrassing. Secret chart. That's right, just Eric. This is where all the cool crypto traders hang out. Sunglasses are required. Required. What's up, Rico? Western Alliance pretty wild down 75-ish. That's what I think you said that earlier. Someone said that earlier. Is that from all-time high or is that today? Because I'm not seeing a 75% today. That would be catastrophic. You love that chart, says Wick. Dude, this looks, I love this. It's so clean. When is the emergency Fed meeting? They had one yesterday. Then we had Biden come out and have an emergency thing today. We have the FOMC on the 22nd. Oh, and then there is a Fed thing. I think it's at 2. It's at, I think, 11 PST. We're not going to be live in 4 hours for that, unfortunately. Let me double check. BOE speaks. Bank of England has a speech. German. The German speech. See it. It's somewhere. What else is going on, though? We have 1,000 people here. Let's use our skills. We got to find what the next breaking thing is. 21 likes from 500 says Jerry. Jerry, my man, good to see you. Get 500. We already did 420. Let's get 500. Who's cooler, tomcrown or DZ? Come on, guys. We don't need to talk badly about DZ. It's okay. Don't want to put him up. It's not a competition, you know. Everybody does their best. What's up, Patrick Simpson? Yeah, digital asset news is one of the most relaxed. I mean, that's why we vibe, because we're both like the relaxed vibe. You live in Sunny's. What's up, pork fried rice? Kenneth. If you're actually pissed about the FDIC bailing out rich tech executives with 250 insurance for the common worker, you should DRS book GameStop. I wish the GameStop bros would like start handshaking with the crypto bros and we could take over this world. We can't be divided. It's a problem. What's up, Chewy? Mushroom FPV. Starship launched this month. We'll take Doge to the moon. Cool. Bullish crypto dip before rip. 0 BPS. Quantitative easing is on the way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought there was one scheduled for today. I know there was one yesterday, and I thought I saw something about one at like maybe 2 p.m. today. But I couldn't find it then. Trade the rumors. You have a friend that works the Fed. He called you yesterday at 3 p.m. and told you all hands on deck emergency meeting yesterday. Yes, there was an all hands on deck emergency meeting yesterday. Hit the like. Listen. Listen. I kept calling him Dan. Digital Asset News Dan. That's funny. But Digital Asset News says hit the like, so now you have to. Silver. Silver made some moves, I do believe. Tom is the coolest. Unite the clans. In one hand, GameStop. In the other hand, crypto. Okay, I do want to keep reading the chat, but I think I want to take a look at the charts here. Let's take a look and get our compass on Bitcoin oriented. On the month, this is excellent news. Money flow trending back up. We spotted this, I believe, early February, and it seems like it is continuing into March. This isn't enough to get excited about, but it's certainly better than seeing it roll into negative money flow for the week or for the month. I don't think that's ever happened. On the week, let's take a peek on the week. Same as total crypto market cap, this is a money flow looking to roll over. We have broken our lows. We have set a higher low, and that money flow is reaching over to that green spot. This is the stuff explosive moves are born out of. That weekly, man. Go to the day. This is the spiciest. So this is very, very spicy. We identified back here the daily rolling over, and we said, that's not good. That could be definitely, that's some downside, right? The day did hit negative money flow. It did roll over. But zooming in, look at what's happening. Money flow just a hair in the red. VWAP is beginning to rocket up. And yes, we've seen price move higher. We do have the green dot on Market Cipher. We have not gotten a green dot on the day since June of 22. So it has been almost a year since we've gotten this signal from Market Cipher. It's supposed to be a bullish one. It's supposed to be. The 12-hour, which was the ultimate bearishness, now looking a little better here. Money flow potentially rolling over. I do see the likelihood of another move back into deeper money flow, hopefully hitting a lower high and then rolling over. And I see that by this very high VWAP. Very high VWAP. things are looking better than last stream for sure. 4 hour rolling, almost every single time frame is rolling over now. The hour is looking actually a little weak here. Little weak, but I won't quite say rollover territory. Hasn't given us, maybe it has, but momentum trending back up there. I'm going to say the hour's still leaning bullish. It was very bearish last time we were streaming. 45 minute, almost the exact same thing. 30 is very weird looking, but trending back up. I'll say the 30 minute can side up also. 15 is actually looking weak. I mean, you are in green money flow, but your highs are coming down, your lows are coming down. It's going to take a pretty big move to the upside, I'd say today, to keep the 30 minute this way. You may see the 30 minute just dip down, kind of like the day might be doing right now. But I'll say we've gone from 9 bears on cocaine to 6 sober bears, and I want to say we're at like maybe 2 or 3 bulls. That's a pretty big upgrade. We literally just broke the high. As I said that, Bitcoin apparently listening. I'm going to upgrade that to 4 bulls. 5 minute, now rolling over, now reaching that green 0 line. Actually, we're going to like 5 or 6 bulls, baby. Let's go. 23K. Let's go. 23K. I gotta tweet it. You know I gotta tweet it. Hold up. I guess we're going for a pump. Who's ready? Buckle up, boys. The banks are going down and the corn's going up. Oh, spiciness. Bring me the spice. CPI numbers are tomorrow. I did kind of speculate that they won't matter. I don't think that they're going to matter the same way that they have. Bitcoin, 23K. Did I put drink? Let's just put drink because we haven't drank in a while. Drink. Oh. Bitcoin, smashing 23K as I reestablish the spice meter in bullish territory. The timing is spicy. You know what? Because we're seeing, I'd say the majority of bulls here, we have retaken that trend line. I'm going to get rid of some of these. So we've seen this trend line retaken. There isn't 10 hours in the day. We could sell off before the end of the day, intraday, settle below 22.5. This is going to be the critical level on today's close. Closing above is going to be very bullish. Closing trend line. Closing below 22.5 is going to be potentially a rejection of that trend line, and that's going to look very bad. As we were saying earlier in the episode, that'd be like retargeting low 20s. Low 20s-ish. Let's look to the upside. Using Lux Algo's live order block data, we do see some heavy sell liquidity up here at 23.5. I'm going to go ahead and just say that's 23.3. That was pretty much our critical level. I believe that was... Is that the week? Is that the month? You know what? We'll take it at 23.1. Take it at 23.1. That'll be the green monthly. You can see we just tapped it. Just shy of tapping it. Seconds ago as we upgraded our spice meter. Previous reading 6 sober bears, current reading 5 bulls. That's a turnaround, baby. This is a pretty critical level here, though. Trading above 23.1 flips the month. Flips March to green. After kind of a lackluster February close, that would be very good. We probably want that. Aru Basu subscribed. Welcome, my friend. Sergio, I thought you already subscribed. That's a different one. John Smith subscribed. Stefan. Dylan Brown. What handsome names for handsome chaps. Keep the subscribes up. Keep smashing the likes, guys. This is a spicy day. Bitcoin just broke 23K after bouncing on the 200 daily moving average, acting as support. Whew. Closing above 22.5 going to be solid for today. I'd really like to see 23.1 retaken. If 23-1's retaken. I don't know. What's the next logical upside? Probably the 200 week. That might be getting a little ahead of, maybe getting a little ahead of ourselves there. Might be. Let's throw that on the chart. I don't like where that 50 weekly is going though. 200 week all the way up at 25.2. We definitely have a little bit of stuff in the way there. I'm glad that that short got stopped out, by the way. I forgot about that. We do see liquidity up here. Up here, 23.6-ish. What do you guys think? We had inefficient price action. This was a big reason for this play on Friday. We had inefficient price action on the way down. We hit that major descending trend and the 200 daily. And I said the logical next move is to fill in that inefficiency, back test your ascending trend line. And this is not what I wanted to see. It's not terrible, but it's not what I wanted to see. Token margined BTC positions are crazy bullish. I saw this on BYBT. This is by far the deepest negative funding for token margin contracts I'd ever seen. We saw the move to the upside off the 200. Yesterday. Is it yesterday? Yes, yesterday, March 12th. That funding remained that negative, insanely negative. When these are negative, the market does tend to move up as short positions are overcrowding or over leveraged. And we do see the market typically squeeze into those to liquidate them. Yesterday, they were just as high, and I said Bitcoin is not done. Bitcoin was not done. However, today, not really what I was hoping to see. This isn't terrible, but it's not great. We do have OKX and CoinX with these crazy high fundings, but we see their predicted funding next, dumping back down into the negatives. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Doesn't mean Bitcoin can't go up or down regardless of these, but when we see extreme funding mismatches, we do tend to see the market go to reach equilibrium on them. So at the moment, actually, I would say funding is bearish. We see it pretty neutral. Deribit with some light negative funding. CoinX with crazy high positive funding. Same with OKX, but they are predicted, meaning in the next funding round every 8 hours. Shorts have opened and that funding is likely to flip negative unless something changes from that. So unfortunately, we're not still getting that signal. That would have been awesome. If we would have seen those negative 0.1s, 0.2s, I would say balls to the wall, guys, we're going up. It does look like that right now, but funding isn't going to be where we find that. Let me see. Max pain prices for today, 21.8. Tomorrow, 22.6. Nothing really special there. Trying to find an edge here. Trying to find an edge. Where's the edge? Chat, let's use our powers. Because we see it going up. But we don't have the edge. Where's it coming from? Where is it? Hold the chat again. Passing by to like, thank you, my sir. Thank you, sir. You are a scholar, alchemist. Good to see you, man. Daniel 2-stack, you crashing. Lost connection. No. Still? Huh, that's weird. Doesn't say that on my side. Let me close some tabs. That never hurts. Did we crash? I didn't. Doesn't say it on my side. Close all these effing tabs. There we go. Uh-oh, I closed too many, maybe. Possibly. Bear with me. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got 1,000 viewers, almost 600 likes. Bitcoin's pumping. Biden. That was the funniest speech I've ever. I don't know. I don't typically find him funny. I did tell you guys that AI generated stuff has been making me like Trump and Biden more. I don't like either of them. But the AI generated like banter gamer talk between the two has really kind of charmed me on them. They're like a little mismatched friend. Trump's like the little troll of the group. I don't know. It's just funny. Just funny. We got 577 likes, 1,000 viewers. Guys, we got to get 1,000 likes. Bitcoin's pumping. Is your stream lagging? It's weird because it didn't say on my end that we are. If it lagged or froze, just try to refresh it. Had Biden had this morning brand muffin? Probably not, to be honest. Bitcoin, though, looks like it's had all of its brand muffins because it's a pumping. It ate its Wheaties. Breaking emergency alert. March is now green. We now have a green March. It's been a hell of a trip. Green March, baby. Let's go. Dude, the Biden walkout was so funny. They were like, some guy was like just asking him a question, didn't flinch. Some other guy's trying to ask him a question, it just keeps going. Here we go, 23.5 LFG boys. Market cap's over a trill. CME pumping. Oh, do you believe in miracles, fam? Because crypto total market cap has retaken its 200 weekly moving average, and we are back in bullish territory. All we gotta do is hold it. 990 billion. Someday 990 trillion, but 990 billion. Currently 1.01. You know, that's worth a tweet also. You son of a bee. That's worth a tweet. I definitely need to like put a bunch of emojis. There we go. I think this is the only trade I still have open. I did move my stop up to like 19. I don't know how smart that is, but still got my long open from the start of the year. We're up over $4,000 for 240%. You know, I might stop it at the, I don't know though, if it touches 25.2 again, I feel like it's gonna break it. And so maybe I don't want it to be TP'd there. I did TP a bunch at 22.4 anyway. The monthly's green, baby. The monthly's green. Edibles don't do anything to you? Kind of a waste, bro. The exact opposite for me. They destroy me. Destroy. Just turned his hearing. Honestly, it kind of did seem like Biden maybe didn't even have his hearing aids on to begin with. Maybe he turned them off after the speech. I don't know. But like, I don't think he was ignoring the person asking him a question. I just genuinely didn't seem like he heard it at all. At all. Let's go March. March to the top, baby. March to the top. BitMEX trading halted. What? BitMEX doesn't. What? Really? Let's see. I doubt it. But maybe you're right. Where are you, BitMEX? There's too many exchanges these days. You can't find the one you're looking for. A bunch of bullshit. Bitcoin's still pumping. Let's go. Wait, that's not right. Why is this not showing me? I don't care. If they halted trading, I don't care. Who cares? Bitcoin's pumping 23.5, retesting the high here. Okay, let's pull up BitMEX itself. Nah, BitMEX is still trading. BitMEX is definitely still trading. Yeah, they're still trading. I don't know. You guys are getting me thrown off. There's too much going on. Bitcoin's looking to rip and rhyme today, taking no prisoners as the bailouts. There we go, a new high. Let's go. Smash the likes for new highs. Smash the likes if you want to see more new highs. And smash the likes if you want to be more highs. That's right. 23.5, pumping, pumping, pumping. Let's effing go. Let's go. I'm gonna put on some pump. On some pump tune. Let's put on Mortal. I know you guys have heard Mortal a lot. But it's just such a good pump song.
could live to 100, you could die tonight.
Could die tonight.
That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why I let my man drive tonight. Yo, it's a violent life. You could live.
Yeah, I'm lagging. Didn't seem like it though. Are you ready? Oh. You dare summon me, mortal, the god of Olympus? 23-6, let's get it. Let's get it. I don't even know what to do, guys. I'm a little flustered. We're pumping, banks are falling. It's like all of the years I've been in this space finally makes sense now. Wall chart dumped 80%. I tried to pull it up, it only pulled up Walmart for some reason. Tether pumping. I doubt it. Probably like $1.01. $1.02. There's definitely some volatility in Tether, it looks. Was under $1, now trading at $1.02. While Bitcoin pumping 23.6. Let's go. There's just so much going on, chat. I need your help. Need your help. You have to crowdsource all of the stuff. Have the news latest open. Number one article on there should be Bitcoin pumps on banks being a Ponzi. Ponzi. 23.6. Let's go. Looks like we're reaching for 24.2 today. Jeez. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 637 likes, guys. Come on. Let's get 1-to-1. Everybody just like. You vote in the poll. You won't vote. You won't hit the like button.
There will always be another to stand against you. They will fall as well.
And Bears taking it hard today. 24. 24-3. Mortal. Bitcoin loves chaos. I would. Another one. Gold broke 1900 LFG. Oh, 23.7. We're inching our way up. Money printer goes brr, brr, brr. Dude, here's the craziest part. So we aren't out of trouble yet. We're still, we're still under the 200 on Bitcoin on the week. This pump is great. But the timing is amazing of this. Amazing. Check this out. The day just fell into negative money flow the first time since late December. Money flow at the zero line. VWAP rocketing up on the day. Okay? It's on the day. That alone that can be very, very pumpy. The week, this is where the spice comes from. April 22, we went from positive to negative money flow in the week. Right around here, we said the week is probably looking to roll over now. Since then, the weekly has. The week now reaching up to that zero line. The day just touching red. Maybe get a little gumdrop dot on the day. The week and the day rolling over, if it happens at the same time, so if we break our high, 25.2, 200 week, etc., those two combined, if they both happen, that's my thought. Like, not even a crazy thought. Now, they might not both do that, right? That might not happen. But there's a huge energy potential there. Huge. Bitcoin dominance, I actually just got an alert, so I'll look at it too. Not gonna lie, I don't really love to see this. As much as I'd love to see Bitcoin flex. Bitcoin dominance retesting 2023 highs, maybe even looking to break out here after looks like a higher low on a macro. The reason this isn't the best is typically dominance moves up during bearish times, moves down during bullish times. As the risk appetite expands, it moves down. As it contracts, it moves up. I don't know what kind of pattern this is. Not really looking like a pattern, but it is now at the high, and it is maybe looking to break it. Holy smokers. Let's go. Let's go. Put on the degen second graph, sir. Inflation floats all boats. Inflation, bank bailouts. Bank bailouts, specifically why Bitcoin was made. One of the reasons, but specifically noted in the first block. The Genesis block. That is right, Bring Facts. You are correct. Good thing you got your pumpy pants on, John Doe. You're gonna need them, boys. Grab your adult diapers. FBTC nuking. What's up, Baron Flannel? FBTC broke out yesterday. That was my tip-off that the market was pumping. But holy smokers. Right back. Right back. Wow. It's only down 2.3%. It looked worse than that. Does not look great though, not gonna lie. Look at all these lines. This wasn't the chart I meant. It's okay. All that pump and the 5 minute is now just like barely green. Look at this. Barely green. Flip green right here. Looks like our only up pump might be cooling off here. The only up pump. 30 minutes, so close to hitting a higher high in money flow. So very close. Oh, man. I'm not a morning person. I tried my best today. Let's see. $22.6. If you're gonna rip though, you're not gonna get that pullback. Should we degen? Shall we degen? Degen we shall. Trading on Fairdesk. Great exchange. They are our sponsor. Sign up using my link. Help support the stream. Make us look good. See, here's what sucks. Literally on Friday. Literally. Where is this? This is what sucks. Is long right now is so degen, so stupid. On Friday, literally, we looked at these two inefficiencies and said the market is going to look to fill these. Right now, price has just filled that in. There is no more inefficiencies above. Well, not locally. So going long here is hella risky, hella degen. Do we do it anyway? We'll just go small. We'll go small on some high leverage. 325. Risk like 300. I'm gonna buy the top here. It's a very small position. Crap, I meant to market, not limit. No. Alright, watch me lose money. We made it back, so meh. We made back what we lost, so we might as well gamble a little bit. There we go, get that red candle as soon as the order in. Of course. 2, 3. Let's just put that here for now. See what happens. Market ordered into the top degen style on 25x. Not a huge position, it's only a $10,000 position. Stop loss set. Happily lose money today. Happily. Because it's such a spicy effing day. Such a spicy day, man. This is like so many things. Tether traded up to $1.03. Back down to $1.02. USDC back to 99. Honestly, I just see like $1 everywhere. I don't really see this 102 on a real exchange. Or $1.02. Let's go. Liquidate me, fam. I'll update you guys on that. Let's see. Right around there. 23.1, just below this is my stop. We market ordered into the top. Do not do this at home. Please don't blindly copy my trades. You'll lose money. Just watch me lose money instead. It's much easier. It's much easier. He bought, dump it. That's right. Little do you know. Little do you know. That order was a bait. That was a bait order. That was about 1/5 the size of our normal orders when we trade here. So if it goes lower, they'll fall into my trap. Good call, Blue. GBTC is it trading again? Let's go. Ho! Ho! Oh my god. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Let's go, GBTC. Dude, all the planets are aligning today. Every single planet is aligning today. GBTC up. 10.77%. Look at that beautiful wick. Yeah, beautiful wick. Back test. Not even a back test because it gapped. I don't even know what that is. Market site close are gibberish. Let's go. GBTC looks like it wants to moon. Total healthily above the 200 weekly. Bitcoin divided by M2 supply continuing to reach up to that weekly resistance, potentially painting the 3 rising methods. Looks like stocks are rebounding here after opening low, barely up on their open, 0.16%, not a lot there. And yields continue to trend down. The dollar suffering from the impending print. Gold rallying above 1900. Bitcoin dominance bringing it on back. RSI is insanely high along many time frames. Yes, probably. That's a good thing. RSI high does not equal sell. RSI low does not equal buy. That's beautiful. It's beautiful, but again, it's like you filled your inefficiency. Now what? You don't have more. Now what? You move up to the high? You move up to 200 week? He did get past the inefficiency. That's not bad. Not terrible. There's some wiki wicks. It's DME rocketing off of the gap there. That's actually, this reminds me of something. What does it remind me of? Not really this one. Kind of reminds me of this. This was like at 20K. Pulled back, I guess you'd add the lower low, but it's really, the similarity is the pull down and then the open into a rally, leaving that gap. Gary Gensler is here to hold everyone accountable. Thank you, my friend, Mr. Gary. Mr. G. GG. Gary Gensler's initials are GG. Because the game's over. Banks are recovering here a little bit. It looks like they're picking up a little bit of their losses. We saw Charles Schwab down 20%. Pretty much there, but eking out a little bit better. Trust Financial Corp up a little bit, but they're all still down. I mean, single digits at least today. At least. I'm trying to find like more breaking news. It doesn't seem like there is any. Bailouts are back. Fed outlook reassessed. U.S. looks to shore up banking system confidence. Well, they better. Kind of weird. There isn't really much like news. I don't see anything like breaking. I expected more breaking news. What are you guys seeing? I'm reading the chat. What's up, Trump? BTC a vessel to avoid the banks. You know, I believe it is a solution to the banks, but I think that might be a little hopium for most people. It is undeniably an alternative. And before there was an alternative, it made total sense to keep your money in the bank because under your mattress is not a safe place for it. But what we've seen this weekend and today is that banks are not. How do they benefit us? They really don't. They loan out our money irresponsibly for a profit. And that does not work out. Who would have thought? It's like shocked Pikachu face, right? Wait a minute. If we give out loans with zero backing, that might go badly? That's weird. Math and Kumar, this is very dangerous for altcoins. I would agree. I would agree with what we're seeing on Bitcoin dominance right now. This is very dangerous for alts. Bitcoin dominance, I'm going to delete this. Now retesting its yearly high. If it breaks out, does look like it wants to move all the way to like 49. That would be a pretty big move, and that would be very, very rough for alts. What is up, Ryan R, Enoch Soch, Camille O, Eyal Dahan, Mario Palavecino, Nana 2J, Med Yes, Aditya, Shahirdhari, I can't say that one. Herman Alejo Arias, Saiyan, Super Saiyan joined. A Super Saiyan subscribed, so what's your excuse? We have Saiyans subscribing today. Saiyans. Oh, that long was no bueno, but that's what we do when degenning. 1,600 votes, 58% say bailout, 43% say no bailout, 20% say bank run, baby. I admire the energy. I don't know if we're gonna get a bank run though. Drive with Bishop. Bullish weekly trigger wave. We'll print this month if price hits 25K. That's kind of what I was getting. That's kind of what I was saying earlier, actually. That means a breakthrough 28K. I kind of outlined where I would be looking. I outlined earlier where I would look. If we see the weekly rollover on Market Cypher B, I'm looking for like 48. Fast. Now, we're not there. We're at 35.6. Nothing deems us that we have to go to 25. We have to go over the 200 or something. But if we do, and those time frames roll over, man, look out for shorts. 10 million in shorts wreck. That's peanuts. I want to see billions, man, billions. PD, F dominance. It should be dropping. PD, F dominance is remarkably unspectacular. Why am I looking at it? It's just right where it was. I appreciate you though, PD. Coinbase stock. Ooh, I forgot about coin. Forgot about our coin. Let's see where coin's at. Good eye. This is why I was reading chat. I can't keep an eye on everything. Coinbase traded down to 58. Up 10% today. Not bad. Really mirroring GBTC. Technically, it's only up 5.5 from the low 10. Got to see it get back above like 60 before I get excited, though. CME rocking and rolling. Bitcoin divided by the M2 supply. Unstoppable. I don't want to get you guys too hyped up because I believe emotions, positive and negative, are a trader's worst enemy. So please temper your emotions as I say this. On the stream on Friday, I talked about the scenario where we sell off and a very important event happens. So I speculated that the important event would happen at the low. Did not happen. I wasn't talking about a bank run. I tweeted about it. I have about a 70% confidence that Grayscale is going to win their suit against the SEC. We had two SEC commissioners dissent saying the SEC was treating a spot ETF with bias or something, with prejudice. Forget the wording. Oh, what's going to be interesting? I was praying for it at a low. If we see Bitcoin move up to the 200 week, and that news comes out, shit's going to get real. Temper your expectations. None of that may happen. But that is a piece of fuel literally sitting, waiting to be ignited, and it hasn't been ignited yet. We're having a strong rally. It would be something to get that news in an uptrend, wouldn't it? That's the stuff Hopium is made out of. What's up, Mix 2? BTC to Mars. Dollar dumping? Yes, sirree, Bob, it is. Turns out, when you have a shitcoin with infinite supply, maybe, just maybe, is not the best take to be bullish on. Maybe. Infinite supply. And that infinite supply is expanding right now. Speaking of that, let's just look at only M2. Using M2. Let's see. M2 up, but only like a completely irrelevant amount, 0.15. However, the amount isn't really the relevant part. We can see here in March, the M2 supply hit its all-time high at $21 trillion. March of 22, what happened to Bitcoin in March of 22? It started falling. Well, it technically started falling end of 21, but close enough for this example. Crocodile. Dude, why do I keep losing these tabs? Let me close some. I don't understand how that tab just disappeared. Oh, it's all the way over here. M2 supply started falling, and so while it's not crazy, it does look like the M2 supply started expanding. It's like in the month of December into January. This is lagging. It doesn't even have... Wait, what? It looks... Did the Fed stop reporting M2 supply in January? Let's see. It does appear that way. It does appear. Why did I just get an alert? 23.5. That's where we're at. Oh, it's on USDC. USDT. That long not looking so stupid now. November. Get rid of that. Okay, USDT moved higher. Okay. We're still seeing that Coinbase premium in effect. Coinbase still trading higher. Coinbase at 23.67. USDT or Binance 23.46. So it looks like a $200 premium. $200 US premium. Kimchi premium, nah. US premium. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Please chat. Let me know. I'm going to pull this up so I can see your responses. So did the Fed, are they always like 2 months behind, or did they literally just stop reporting it in January? If they did, and that isn't normal practice, then this reeks of shenanigans. Reeks of shenanigans. Let me pull up the chat. You guys know? I still need to close tabs. It does look like we hit the measured move from our 22.8 to 21.8 swing high to swing low. That measured move right here, 23.798. Can we touch it? Literally, that was the wick high. All right. Interesting. It already touched the... Okay. That's some very bullish movements through our extension. You break to the 2 measured move, already bullish. Pull back to the 618 and find support. Holding above the 618. 1618 extension, very bullish. In fact, I could move my stop up to there. 23.421. I wonder if I'd be profit. We're at like 23.4. That's looking good. Banks trading somewhat sideways here after opening into doom. Ooh, APT. Exactly as predicted, APT. $10 in bounce. Let's go. Wow. M2 release dates. The dates are released on the 4th Tuesday of every month. Well, what about February? They stopped reporting. Shenanigans indeed. That's worth a tweet. That's worth it. I'm having so many problems just like doing stuff today. Too much going on. My ADD is absolutely out of control. Well, the unfortunate part is because the Fed stopped reporting M2 in January, it kind of busts our Bitcoin M2 chart because it's getting its data from there. So kind of busts it. It takes away value from it. It sucks. Dude, that's big shenanigans. That's like calculated shenanigans. That's very calculated shenanigans. Oh ho ho ho! Checking in really quick on ADA here, boys and girls. Our short from 41.6 closed at 31 cents, went long at 31 cents, now up to 34.6. that's going to be one of the slickest trades we've made back to back on this channel. Wow. Holy moly. Put a little alert. Dogecoin looking like crap, unfortunately. So does Shiba. Looks like maybe the dog related names falling out of favor. RPL, close one, man. Close one finding support. Dollar still dumping. GBTC already traded up to 1271. Taking a breather here while bond yields fall. Stocks trade sideways below their 200 daily moving average. Here is actually something really spicy. I just realized this. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin tested its 200 daily as support at the same time. Stop. Wait, is this right? Let's take a peek. Found support. What did the S&P 500 do? This is like the first real evidence I want to say of decoupling. March 9th, March 10th. So Bitcoin hit it one day after. Wow, that's really spicy. How to even frame this? So Bitcoin, I want to say, maybe we could say this is where it really diverged on the 10th. Bitcoin found support there. Stocks lost support, fell below. That's a spicy chart. I'm gonna put that in the Discord. By the way, join the Discord, guys. It's the best way to keep up with our live streams, and you'll get free BTC airdrop to you just for being in there. I'll make you all Bitcoin holders. Join us. There we go. I got some fire tweets coming out today, man. Happy 420, Gasper, my friend. Indeed, blaze it, my friend. Applegate Shabirium. I don't even know what it is. We all know a meme run will come sooner or later. Yeah, probably. Banks are falling globally. Bitcoin pumps hard, and people are looking at some bear div like it's... Yeah, right. That's what I even said when this stream started. We can look at the charts, but honestly, the charts are not going to be the biggest factors today. And I barely ever talk down to the charts. But what are they really going to do? What are they going to do against like quantitative easing? What are they going to do against essentially unlimited at the moment? Because we haven't contained we haven't contained the contagion. We haven't stopped it. The total dollar cost on preventing banks from collapsing is a big question mark. So until that's answered, potentially infinite. Printing begets printing. Remember that. Once you print, you are forced to then print again in the future. It is a black hole cycle. It's a positive feedback loop. The more you print, the more you're gonna have to print in the future. If you don't, all that imagined value that you made eventually just collapses in on itself. We're seeing that. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. I want to see 25-2 today. I think that's hopium, but I want to see it today. Ethereum's doing meh. I mean, it was good yesterday and then it got kind of slaughtered today. It's still up, by all means. Literally the top 100. Look at these bitches. These bitches, they stopped us out. Oh no, one of these survived. I will say, guys, so you don't think that I'm always right or something. We did look to take a long at 15.7. That did get stopped out. But then we said, what? 1,420, our favorite number. Could potentially grab a long there back to 1577. Looks like that close for a 10% gain. You know, I thought Ethereum didn't look so great, but kind of does. Kind of does. It's on par. It is closer, right? 5% move, yeah. It is closer than Bitcoin to its high. It's closer. Ethereum just battling with the same things it has been. It did hold 1,420 support. It did get a solid bounce. Same play, really. I mean, you got 17, this like 1770-ish resistance above you. I'm still targeting 21. Just taking its dandy time, isn't it? Just really taking its time. Low time frame looks okay on Ethereum, looks pretty good. Lower time frame's kind of same as Bitcoin. A little bit of mixed match. But you can see money flow green on almost every time frame. That's spicy AF actually. 2 hour about to roll over. Wow, is this real life? I might start getting excited. You're gonna have a 2 hour rollover with this price action? I mean, that's right to 1770, if not higher. Is this real life, guys? Space Raider, get out of here, dude. You're a bot. You're a bot. Is this real life, though? What is happening? I did say this as well on Twitter. So what we saw, 3 of the largest banks that deal with crypto, fiat on-ramps and off-ramps, were Silvergate, Signature, and SVB. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think this is like an attack on crypto, but what it is if you remove the on-ramps and off-ramps, there's a two-sided sword here. There's pros and cons. New money can't enter, but also money can't leave at the same capacity. So that kind of cancels itself out. But what I think game theory wise is typically all of our logic, kind of the FUD. We need FUD on the way up. People need to not believe the rally. They're all mechanics of keeping retail money out and keeping in general just all money out for as long as possible to bring price as high as possible. If you close fiat on-ramps, new money cannot enter. I've said this before, something along the lines of when no one can buy, when no one has money to buy is usually when we see bottoms. It's weird. But they may, if it was intentional, they may see some blowback. They may see this really go the other way. This is not a very bullish setup. This, in fact, is a very weird setup. But it's breaking up. I think it's breaking up. I wouldn't say that based on the structure usually. But what I'm seeing around the markets, man, it does look like it looks like we're gonna move to 24.2 today. It really does. And there we go. Again, as I'm speaking of it, it's breaking highs. This is the second time while we're live, literally talking about how bullish Bitcoin is, and it starts breaking up. 23.9. I mean, I said I think we're going for 24.3 today. I don't usually speak in that definitive language. I definitely didn't think it would happen in the next 60 seconds. Holy shit. Is this real life? Someone called the Lambo dealership. Tell them that the reservation that I canceled, if they could just like get that running again, that'd be good. To the moon, KB, let's go. Guys, please. I'm a permabull, and so I, of all people, enjoy the green candles. But I'm going to say this again. It's okay to feel good about the rally. It's okay to have the good vibes. In fact, bring the good vibes, right? Bring them here. Let's share them. Just don't allow those emotions to impact your plan. Please don't go all in right here because you're feeling euphoric. And just, the other side of that too. Please don't go all out or something because you're feeling, I don't know, fear. Don't let the emotions dictate your trading plan. You have to be honest with yourself if that's happening. Only you know. only you know. A tip-off will be you're looking to make a really big move, at least percentage-wise in your portfolio. Like above 50% of your entire portfolio in one move, probably should double check, probably should think about it. If that happens, if you catch yourself, my best advice to you is go take a walk, go to the gym. It doesn't have to be physical activity. Go take a hike, get out in nature. I don't know, play with a dog, go play video games. Do anything that will just get your mind out of that emotional state for a minute and focused on something else. Then come back. If you still feel that way, you can go ahead and make the decision because you're going to do it anyway. But give yourself a break. Do not make a decision in the heat of the moment. You will regret it. Apparently, though, I'm not going to be regretting this degen trade on Fairdesk. I got lucky. I got very lucky. We're up 40% again. Holy dude. Closed a $1,600 winner last night. I wish I would have kept it open, of course. Nah, you can't play it that way. Of course, you always wish you could have kept it open longer or open sooner or whatever. Profits are profits. If you're trading leverage, always locking in profit is a smart idea. In fact, maybe I'll live by my words. I'm going to move my stop up. I feel like I'm going to get sniped. Move the stop into profit. There's another W. W. I do lose trades, people. Please don't think I don't. I do all the time. I lost $900, last week here. Lost $900 on a $233,000 leverage trade. Made it back with that long from 19.9 on Friday. Profited 2.7K back in the green, baby. Back in the green. Let's go. I kind of want to degen open again and just target 24 too. That'd be so stupid of me, but maybe I should. Can't figure out how to do it anyway. 24K, there we go. That's a tweet. Oh yeah. I'll be excited once we get to the 200 weekly. Let's go. When I said we're hitting 24.3 today, I did not mean in this hour. Kind of thought we wouldn't do anything for a while. Shake off the hype. We're high above our monthly open. March now in green territory as the bulls reclaim some of their lost gains. And it's looking good. Son of a bitch. It's gonna keep going up. I knew I should have market ordered it. I'm gonna move my stop up again as we're seeing a little bit of consolidation there, a little bit of market efficiency. I'm gonna scoot that up. 23.7. Chasing price up. Most people, when they trade, chase price up with orders. That's not smart. But chasing price with your stop losses, that can be wise. Let's go. Is this... I can't believe it's actually happening right now. 24.281 on deck. I don't even know what to do. I can't look away. Mouse QI blocked his trading account to avoid FOMO. I didn't even know you could do that. That's actually really smart. It's actually a really smart play. Well done. You're calling 25.2-ish and then back down to the 200 week again. Honestly, that's like the logical move. But if we test 25.2 again, I think we're breaking it. I don't think this happens. It could. I don't think so. People got so bearish on this low. They got so bearish. Oh my God. Live. There you go, boys. Called it live. Done. Done. Literally minutes ago, said 24.3 is going to get hit today. This was before these last two candles. Now here we are, 24.2. Holy F. If only I had kept that big position open. Oh no. Should I close this? It was so degen, I feel like I should. Now let's just keep chasing it. Let's keep chasing the stop up. Getting alerts. XRP BTC. That's an alert I haven't gotten in a long time. Considering Bitcoin dominance is falling, or rising, Bitcoin dominance is rising, I will assume that is a low on BTC XRP. I'm going to move this stop one more time, and I'm going to take a look at XRP quick. 23.9, boom. All right, let's get back to it. Bitcoin breaking through 24.4. The only resistance is 25.2 above us, and it is gunning for it. Holy shit. It looks like we are going to touch the 200 week today. Holy shit. We might see it in this live stream. What is happening? Is this real life? Look at these time frames too. Like the 2 hour is just barely green. It has so much room to the upside. It has so much area. So much more green it could have. The 4 hour is still in red money flow, reaching that zero line. What an epic bear trap if we break through the 200 today. This will be one of the most savage bear traps ever if it does take the 200 weekly today. Can't guarantee. It looks very likely it will test it, but nobody knows if it'll break it and hold it. Only fortune tellers know that. 24.5. This is not a huge position. It's only like a 10K or much smaller than usual because it was very degen. I'm just going to keep inching this price up. 24. Put it. Really don't think I have any other positions open, do I? Well, I do have one, but that one's been open. One sec, checking all the little exchanges I use. See if I have anything open. I closed a lot at 22.4. I don't regret it either. That was the right choice. Woo! Woo! The biggest or longest standing long position that we've been trading live. Up 5 grand now. This was only like what, 3 and something earlier? Now a 5K. God, I want to move the stop up so bad. What to do with it? I kind of want to just close it, take that 5 grand. Take the money and run, but I'm not going to. We got a 5-minute close above 24.3. I'll take it. Let's re-examine. CFX up 21%. Synthetic Network 11. Stacks 11. That's still down 16. Singularity Net up. It might be hard to find a loser today. I know when I looked at the top 100 this weekend, literally every coin, there wasn't a single coin in the top 100, stablecoin or not, that wasn't green. Never seen that before. Biggest gainers again, CFX, XTP, Sony, Velo. These are the only 2 I recognize so far. Singularity DAO, actually I recognize that, but I don't have any. Maker, of course. Oh god. There we go. There we go. Biggest losers, a bunch of crap I haven't heard. EUL, Temple, FCT, BWO, Leo token. Told you guys to be skeptical of those exchange tokens. Bunch of gibberish. Bunch of crap I don't recognize. I'm gonna pull up Maker quick. Bitcoin looks like it's taking a wee breather. A wee breather. What a savage freaking rally, man. Even if it stops right here today, what a savage rally. Huh. Figure fell out of its potential flat top ascending low pattern. Reached down to 600 bucks. Back to that high at 976. Not really that exciting yet. There's a triple topping there at 976. Need to see that break for any kind of spice. But this wick low does paint a pretty picture. Something like this. It's not perfect, but it paints a pretty picture. That wick shows us buyers interested in it at 700, not allowing price to settle lower, and really looking at a fair value of 976, it seems. There's some price right up in there. This is maybe the first chillin' that we've seen. A little breath here on the 5 minute. You've got some bearish divergence. I don't think it's gonna matter at all, but it's actually not as bad as usual. Not yet. We're on the 5 minute. Let's go a little longer. No bearish divergence, it seems, on the 15. Wow, that is a go sign. That is a go sign. Ooh. Invalidating it on the third. Interesting. Not quite there yet on the hour though. I'll tell you what, we had a lot of bear div coming up on the run into the 200 week. We had a lot of bear div on RSI. That painted out. No bullish div on the low. We did enter oversold on the day very briefly. But here's what's pretty cool. As this RSI climbs, you can almost see it visually. You will see this visually. If it moves up to the 200 and makes a higher high, it will break this RSI high. It will eliminate bearish divergence. It would still be contending with the divergence painted back here, but that may suggest a large move to the upside to bring RSI into alignment with the rest of the market. This is Helly. It's Boise. Is it going to break 25? I have pretty good confidence it will go to 25.2. Will it break 25.2? The bull inside me says, yes, I want it to. But no one knows, man. Nobody knows that. There are going to be people who say, I know it will, and there will be people who say, I know it won't. One of them will be correct, and either of them will have known. What do I know about Coin Codex? Nothing. Never heard of it. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. What's up, Sproutsy? Ken Rosa, Beats by Jimmy. Diamond daily pattern. I mean, you do have the highest point in price connected to a low or break in your structure. Could see a diamond paint out. Absolutely. It would fit my definition of a diamond. Western Alliance Bank, get it while you can. Take profit, guy. I moved my stop up. It's still live. We're up 82% on our degen trade we made while we were live today. Nice $300 take if it gets stopped. Got this bigger batter boy. Open from much lower, about 5,000 in profit. I'm not closing that yet. I might move the stop up to like 22K though. If it loses that again, it's a bad luck. But so far, just riding this wave, man. Hourly looking to find resistance at 24,281, it seems. It's over. Take profit, says Argain Rothschild. It's over. What's over? Why? What's over? Big resistance that's 26 or 28. This is the only resistance on the chart, in my opinion. This is the only thing that matters. Right here. 25.2. If price can take 25.2 and stay above it, nothing else really matters. Nothing matters. That'll be the sign for this. That'll be like the universal market signal. Music is great. Thank you, Ernest. Meso from Shanghai. What's up, Shanghai? Shout out to all of our Shanghai viewers. Mister, can you come every day live with trade? Shathura, we are live here virtually every day. We are guaranteed live here every other day. But we're live here almost every day. Make sure you subscribe and join the Discord so that you'll see it. You'll get notifications when we go live. Or you can just guess. We are usually live at, I'll say, 10:30. We went live early today to catch the spice. ADA, I'm long on ADA from 31, looking for 41. XRP, thanks for reminding me. I got an alert for XRP, but not a USD alert, a BTC alert. And I wonder what that means. Ooh, that's not great. That's pretty ugly. XRP BTC's at support, man. It's been tested a lot. You're coming off a lower high, you're back to support. This is kind of ugly. This is kind of ugly. Your weekly is looking to roll over, but dude, what in the manipulated shit is this? Look at this. Look at this. This is XRP on the week. XRP on the week had positive money flow last in October of 2015. I mean, it really, really briefly like dipped or like tickled green. Looks like a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. That's insane. I said, oh, it looks to roll over. Yeah, but I don't know if I can say that. It's been 8 years. What in the actual? Oh, this is BTC though. That makes sense. That makes more sense because it really hasn't gained. I don't know. I don't like the look of that. XRP was looking really prime like last month or two ago. Does have a higher high and a higher low for now, so the USD value is not in that much trouble. Probably still looking for a return to 41, potentially even 50. This is quite the weekly chart. Just gonna follow the rest of the market. That's about it. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like your cardiogram. Have I checked GPT chart? Question. So the GPT token, is it at all even related to ChatGPT? Like, is it something that the company put out, or is it just a token named GPT? Who knows? Who knows the answer? Who knows? Who knoweth the answer? Hold up. Nice $5,000 in profit there. And is she not even done? She's looking not done. She's looking not done. Funding rates are coming a little bit back into where we were hoping to see them earlier in the stream. These were not looking great. You did see the predicted were negative, and now they're getting deeper into the negative territory. When is the next 8 hour? Oh, here we go. When is the next 8 hour period? 37 minutes. Holy shit. Holy shit. BN17, thanks for subscribing, my friend. Flying Nugget, Andre Sue, Roberto, Riverijo, Dennis Life, Joe McGuire, James Shark, Dominic, Teeter, Packy, Jez P. Josko, Blue Rock Studios, Mile Me, Jang Juguru, and Ryan R. Subscribe. Join our fam. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe. Enable notifications. And join the Discord. We're here live almost every single day, bringing you the cutting edge of technical analysis and some live degenerate and non-degenerate trades. A little bit of both. I have my non-degenerate trade open. It's along from 16.5. It's still freaking open. That's up $5 grand. I closed along on Fairdesk, our sponsor, last night at 22.4 for a nice 2-something take. Reopened degen style during this live stream. That was at 23.4, which now seems far away. Have moved the stop up. Not liking this lower high on the 1 minute here. Looks like it's coming for my stop. But that's up 84%. These are some great trades. These are some great trades. They don't always go this way. The last time I opened a huge trade on stream, you lost like $1 grand. Degen, smash the like button. That's right. Mike V, you tell him. What's up, Dennis? You're doing a great job. You opened a position. 46% profit move. Make sure you pay attention to your stop, my friend. That's my advice. Ripple's been a good steward of its holdings. Sure. I don't know much about that. Generation D for decentralized. Does that come after the Zoomers or what? Which one's that? Can we see the clip of Biden walking away this morning? We need to meme that, dude. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Let's actually replay that. I wonder if I can replay it by just replaying the stream. Hold up. This might get janky. While I do this, it is the opportune time to subscribe and like and join the Discord. All right, I'm going to find it. All right, here it is. I found it. That is going to be good. Mute it.
Last 2 years, starting businesses. Now we need to keep this progress going. That's what swift action that my administration over the past few years is all about. Protecting depositors, protecting the banking system, protecting the economic gains we've made together for the American people. Thank you, and God bless you, and may God protect our troops. See you in California.
Mr. President, what do you know right now about why this happened? And can you assure Americans that there won't be a ripple effect?
Do you expect other banks to fail, Mr. President?
Should all depositors be protected at all banks?
All right,
There you have it, President Biden speaking for...
What was that? Like, I don't think he ignored him. I genuinely think he did not hear him. And that made for a very funny setup. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Like 10 out of 10 ridiculouses. What a hilarious thing. Hey, Mr. President, just doesn't even like blow him off, doesn't acknowledge it, just hobbles over to his door. He's like, I'm done. My job's over. I'm done. He's not a morning person. Dude, he's a dinosaur. All dinosaurs are morning people. That's the only time of day old people have. It's just the morning. They go to bed at like 11. They have lunch at 10 a.m. They go to bed at 11. They wake up at 4 in the morning. That is the old person routine. And someday we will be graced enough, hopefully, to get there. Biden, later, bros. Later. Peace out, bros. That'd be funny. We got to meme him, dude. I don't think he heard him. I don't think he did. It's like, I don't think he did, because like he didn't even flinch. He didn't even hesitate. Like, even if you ignore somebody, like your body language, like even your mind just pauses for like a microsecond. Nothing. Dude, just, I'm done for today. I did my job. Goodbye. Like, that got me laughing, man. I'll drink to that. President's a robot. He did look like AI today. I did say that before he finished talking. Does kind of look like AI. Does. Jeff Dunham's puppets. Perhaps. He doesn't look well. He is ancient. And he is ancient. Ancient people don't tend to always look so hot. What coins are trending? Is anything trending right now other than this is just Google Analytics. Cryptocurrency as a topic. You can search. I usually do United States, past day, past 7 days. Web search, and then you can also do YouTube search. This is good for me for creating content. New York Signature Bank. I should have put that in the description. Why is crypto up today? Why did Signature Banks, let's say. Signature Bank. Good. I had to update that. So web search I always find a little less. It's a little more gibberish. Let's look at Yahoo or YouTube search. Signature Bank. Not a lot. Actually, kind of weirdly low. Let's see. Where are we at on the 30-day? And then the 30-day says that we're really trending. Okay. Not so much on the 7. All right. Not as much insight there as I would like, but it was just burning time while we wait for Bitcoin to break out and reach 25.2. That's looking likely now. Lows are coming up. Highs are coming down, but it looks like we're about to hit a double top or a flat here. That's going to really push this picture into a more bullish, very zoomed in. That market order more? No. Our DGen long up almost $500 now, up 100%. Stop move to 24K. We've locked that in. I feel like it's going to get stopped before it moves up, though. I feel like it'll get stopped. Trading on Fairdesk, our sponsor. Shout out to them. You've probably never heard of them, and that's because they've been around, but they have not marketed in the US. And actually, our sponsorship was one of the first steps for that. Looks like Ethereum might even be leading the way here, looking to break out sooner. Upside target 1770 as Ethereum shows strength on these low time frames. Retesting 1700 1, 2, 3, 4 times on the 5-minute. Is it going to break right now? I think so. Let's see. Let's send alert. That looks like it wants to break, though. That's beautiful. Rip it, Ethereum. Let's go. Ooh, nice. Thank you. Thank you, US Trucking. We looked at this earlier. I guess my alert went off. I didn't notice. Bitcoin dominance now hitting a yearly high here, trading up to 45%. This is not really what I had hoped would happen, but it is breaking out now. Upside target like 49, maybe 48, 49. Our high is from 22. You really don't want to see it go above 48, 49. If it does, it's very, very much signaling or suggesting that the market is bearish. Or at least that's what the one example in history we have would say. There goes Ethereum breaking 1700 as I just said it would. Or as I just said I thought it would. LFG. Close some of these. This is such a good tweet, man. Hopium rally, I'll take a hit of that. Past that bowl, puff. Past that hopium. Gold just ripping, broke 1900 as predicted this morning. I mean, Bitcoin already traded to 50K on Binance, so I mean, like, bull run confirmed, right? It's really looking like it's just the start of a ripper, too. Honestly, at this point, now that we're so close to 25.2, shorts become the more advantaged position as we trade on this green dildo. Honestly, if I wasn't in a position, I probably wouldn't open one until we saw some kind of pullback, maybe to 23.1 the monthly open, or a break of 25.2. There might be a breakout play. Definitely not financial advice, just brainstorming ideas here. I like what we're seeing. Love it. $50K on Binance. What? So, yeah, it did. But it's not something you should get excited about. I did a whole little rap on it earlier. I can't find it now. Dude, I'm losing my gosh darn mind today. Where did it go? I just have to get rid of the 8 million tabs I have open. So it did trade up there on Binance. However, don't get excited. Because it was, here it is. I think. Yes. Because two factors. One, this is BTC USDC, not dollars, not USDT. So there was the depegging, which would give this about, what, a 12% upside or something. You can trade down to like 88 cents. So that's clearly more than 12% upside, right? Clearly, that's 100%. What happened here is this was an illiquid order book. Illiquid order book mixed with the depegging. That's the result. So is this real? Yeah, you could have sold if you had a limit order. I'm sure this happened in like, if in one whole second passed amount of time. If you had a limit order anywhere below 50K for selling, it would have filled, so it was real. But it's just not really important. It's just an illiquid order book. There wasn't enough sell orders up to 50K to absorb probably what was one fat finger buy. Like realistically, it's probably one big buy that bought into an order book that was thin. So it's fun because we can rub it in bears' faces. We can say it hit 50K this year, but it isn't really anything exciting. What's more exciting is going on with spot right now. Directly under the 200-week moving average and our 2023 high. That's the spice. 1 second. LFG. Big crown dog. What's up, autopilot? Now look at Chib. I did briefly. Here we go. Here we go. Dixie Death Cross. That's a good tweet. Let's see. Not on the day. Not on the week. I don't know where you're seeing it. Honestly, here's what I see on the dollar with moving averages on the day. You had a death cross on the day, January. If the dollar holds here at 103, I mean, that 200 daily, 106.6 above it, that does look like it would move back up to there. That'd bring the 50 up and you'll get a golden cross. If someone had a TP on their 50K, would it have filled? So a TP from like, so that, this is BTC USDC. I would say a TP would likely not have filled, but a limit sell would have filled. So if the TP was made through a limit sell order, yes. A TP with leverage, I don't know if you would have had the liquidity, because this happened in what I assume was like under a second. Price went up and it snapped back down. There were no orders from 50K back to price. So that slippage probably would have wrecked you. But if you had a limit order on the way up, that order would have had to fill your sell. So you could have taken profit via a limit sell position. Yes, that would have worked. That would have. We're at the trigger. 103.69 giggity. What's up, Sharknado? USDC repegged. It kind of was already. It already went back to like 99. What is wrong with you in chat? What? This is Crypto Jeb music? I don't think so, Frankie. Legend. Love Crypto Jeb, but... Yo, turn it down. It's funny because you get people every day who come in and say they love music, and then you get people who say they don't love music. Turns out you can't. There's just no such thing as a song that everyone likes. Uh-oh. Little dumpage down to 24, and I think that is going to be it for our degen trade. That's it, folks. She got closed. Now price can go back up. That's 2 winners now in a row. I'll take it. Take it. For a total of just about $3 grand in the last 2 days on Fairdesk. Longin', schlongin'. Well done. Well done. ROIs of almost the exact same percent. 69, nice, and 64% ROI on those. That was a good trade. We had no business closing that trade in profit, and we did it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did these actually refresh? We have 20 minutes until funding sets. I guess at noon. That's going to be really interesting. I talked about this already today, but it's going to be really interesting because our predicted fundings are really, really bullish. The current fundings are pretty bearish, but the predicted, if this plays out, if we do, there's not a lot of moves in the next 20 minutes. We're going to have the same signal that we had over the weekend that I tweeted about, which is why I said you should probably follow me on Twitter. Same signal that gave us the move. Let me find it. There it is. BTC is not done yesterday. Token margin BTC positions crazy bullish. Never seen them like this. March 11th. This is what we want. When this happens, number go up. Number go up. Look, it stopped me out, and now it's like, all right, now we can go back up. Music? Are you a liberal? You listen to music? You liberal? You conservative liberal. Dude was asking what was wrong with me, Alchemist. Dude, nothing, bro. I got like 1,000+ people watching me do what I love while my passion in life pumps. Ain't nothing wrong with me, man. CPI pump. I guess that could add to, like, I love dubstep too, man. That could like compound kind of the bullishness, like the right print. But I really don't think CPI is going to matter tomorrow. It was one of the biggest things we were watching for the last few months. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. The Fed can't continue to be hawkish. They can't. If they continue to be hawkish, they're going to cause a national banking collapse. Period. These interest rates being high is not good. It's not good for the banks. Remember, the federal interest rate is the rate at which the Fed lends money or whatever to banks. Being higher is not good for them. They're going to be forced into a pivot. As I've been saying, as I said for like a year plus, not a year, because it's only been a year since I started these, they're going to pivot. They're going to be forced into it. I said they're going to be forced into it by Congress, which actually probably makes sense still. I don't think it was ever going to be their decision. What happened over the last few decades, especially with 2009, is there is problems with printing money. There does not long-term work. And instead of remedying the problem, pulling interest rates back up when the economy was good, we waited for everything to crap, and then we started raising them. This basically was the Fed kicking the can down the road and then eventually running out of road to kick the can. If they fight inflation, they're going to collapse banks and the economy. If they protect the banks and the economy, they're going to drive inflation. They're backed into a corner. Their tool set is not going to be enough. My solution is print it. Print, baby, print. Let's moon everything, baby. Moon it. The rate hikes are over. Probably. At least, I mean, I believe that they're over, at least in the short term, almost without any doubt. Almost. If the Fed comes out on the 22nd and raises interest rates, especially if it's like 75 BPS, there just won't be even like an economy to protect from inflation at that point. When the pivot happens, we'll dump hard. I've heard a lot of people rumor that. I even rumored that. The more that people believe that, the less I believe it. But it would make sense. If the Fed pivots right now, I don't think that's the dumb. If the Fed had pivoted while markets were at like multi-year lows, I would expect it to dump. I don't know. Not sure. Printing will cause hyperinflation. Dude, this is what I think people don't get is the day that men invented printing money was the day that money died. Was the day that like traditional fiat died, which was like forever ago. The evidence of this is every currency ever collapsing. It always collapses through the same mechanism, which is hyperinflation. We cannot be trusted with the printer. Period. There was no other system. For thousands of years, there was no other system. There's no alternative. It was just like, you're shit out of luck. This is what you got. Now we have an alternative. Is Bitcoin perfect? I think so. But no, it's not perfect. Is it an alternative? Yes. And that's what makes it unique. It's an alternative. There is another option. It doesn't even have to be a better option. Simply having a second option is its significance. Man cannot be trusted with the printer, period. Do you want to be like Argentina? I don't want to be like anywhere. See, people are going to come at this as like, do you want this to happen? You want this or that? It's not about what we want, guys. None of us made any of these goddamn decisions. And honestly, almost none of us benefited from any of these decisions that drove hyperinflation or that are driving hyperinflation. It's not us. Stop blaming each other. It's not us. We have no control over the situation. The only thing we can do is watch it burn. That's it. Am I fully out? Daniel. I'm fully out of the 25x long I took on the stream. But no. I mean, not like my portfolio, no. All fiat currencies get to zero. Sergio, always on point. In fact, I think the average lifespan of a fiat currency is 27 years. I think the average life expectancy of a global or a world reserve is 100. And the US is like right there. That is looking a little weak, isn't it? Don't panic buy, don't panic sell, don't panic do anything. If you're feeling panic, go take a walk. Bitcoin needs to get cheaper to get fees? What? Frosted Flake. You know how much it costs to send $100 million of Bitcoin? Like 30 cents. You can trust Beer Dog the Crypto Ronin with the printer. That's a name I can trust, I believe. The structural collapse need for Bitcoin to become the world currency will kill millions, though. Again, guys, we're all arguing these like logical things. No one wants bad things to happen, but we aren't the actors. We aren't the deciders. We don't make the decisions. We didn't pave the road that we're going down now. All we can do is watch. Whether we want it to happen or not, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. The same way if we wanted what happened the last few decades to happen or not, didn't matter. We're here. This is what Bitcoiners' maximalism's really been all about since the beginning. It's not about hating other coins. It's about hating banks, about not trusting banks. Bitcoin was created literally in response to the UK Prime Minister bailing out banks for the second time in 2009. Literally. Cypherpunks did not trust banks. This weekend is a great example of why. Do we want that to happen? No. No, it's not. I wouldn't trade being rich for the world to suffer. I wouldn't. But again, I don't get to make that trade. These are not our decisions. It is out of our control. What's up, Long Mountain? Oh, they're turning on the brr. You wonder how liquidity will access the crypto market? Honestly, I think there's an argument to be made if liquidity can't enter or leave the crypto market. I think there's an argument that price moves up. Long term, I mean, long term it's irrelevant, but like mid-term, yeah, you're going to run into some hiccups. But new money, this is the biggest misconception I hear from new investors in crypto. Where's the new money going to come from? Who's going to buy? New money never enters at lows, man. Never. You think that there was new money like in 2019 January when we were at like 3,100? Not a chance. Same with March of 2020. New money doesn't drive rallies. New money buys the top of rallies. It becomes a liquidity at the end. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Jared, thoughts on quantum computing? I'm waiting for the next quantum computing FUD article to come out. You can set your clock by them. Double top breakdown. I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna call that double top, then you can call it double bottom. Yeah, 1 minute showing a little weakness. 5 minute is very close to signaling that. 15 is struggling, but it's in a very strange pattern anyway. 30 really does want a little bit more upside. We have 10 minutes, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the next 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes until funding rounds for leveraged positions. Refresh or refund. Those funding rates are really volatile right now. This was a little bit higher earlier, now a little bit lower, but still heavily negative. In 10 minutes, provided a huge switch of positions doesn't happen. Token margined positions, funding rates, are going to be heavily negative, which is, or at least has been in the past, a very good indicator of price movement against that heavy funding. It was a tip-off for me this weekend that Bitcoin was still going up. That funding didn't resolve. 10 minutes. 9 minutes. Find out. Nice. How many new subscribers today? Got about 150 new subscribers today. Good stuff. It's a hella spicy day, so I'm surprised that's not higher, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We're not done. We've still got more to go. You guys like this thumbnail, by the way? I'm going to put up a poll. I'm just like messing around with thumbnail styles. Make a little poll quick. Thank you, Jacob. Rico spitting facts. Rico's always spitting facts. Oh, quantum computing. Rico, how many years have you and I spent like fighting the same article that just keeps getting republished? DLAC Tech, not coming after you with that statement, my friend. You say we agree. But where is it going to come from even in the bull market? Again, new money does not come in until the top. New money really enters at like the last, new money in crypto, from my observation, enters at the very last push to the blow off top. We don't really need, it has not historically needed new money. There is lots of value and lots of money held by the people who have been in this space. I know personally, from when I started crypto to today, I probably have 100 times more capital. And I got not even diamond hands. They have to come up with like something stronger than diamond to describe these hands. What's up, my favorite YouTuber? What's up, Mattis? My favorite Mattis. Nice like ratio. Thank you, Gaber. We're doing good on the likes now, finally. We were struggling. 900 to about 1,200 viewers. All right, all right. The spice has simmered down, but if you're tuning in right now or you haven't heard this, we have 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, I think something very spicy is going to happen. Would not doubt that we're probably not going to see anything happen in the next 6 minutes, but as soon as noon hits, I think we're going to see spice. This is coming from the funding rates, predicted funding rates that are going to reset or recalibrate at noon. They're looking at the moment to recalibrate very heavily. This was the bullish signal that I tweeted about, put in the Discord on Saturday, and then again on Sunday after we had rallied, I said, Bitcoin's not done. These funding rates are still cooking. At the moment, the funding rates are not so strong, but in 6 minutes, when they roll over, they are projected to go right back into those heavily negative funding rates. CoinEx negative 1.2. BitMEX almost negative 1, which is absurd. OKX negative 0.7. They were absolutely heavier this weekend. Like, they were definitely heavier this weekend. CoinEx all the way at negative 3.7. BitMEX negative 1.5. They were heavier, but right now they're they're neutral at the moment. But in 6 minutes, literally, those are going to look to reset. And if that prediction, or if those predicted, meaning the current amount of positions will result in this change, that can change in the next 4. But if they don't, we're going to see those roll over, and we may get a crazy strong signal. So stay tuned for the next 5 minutes at least. Rich man. Basically, Crown is rich, so why care? Oh man, I'm not rich. I'm rich compared to myself like 7 years ago. But I'm not rich. Steel Factory. What's up, David? Prayers for Pickle. Pickle say something? Ah, Pickle sick. You did, my friend. But don't worry, we'll be watching the charts for you. We'll be watching it. If you don't think new technology won't be able to destroy Bitcoin long term, you're closed-minded. Honestly, Jared, I'm not coming after you, not making fun of you. That statement to me, and this may be not correct, that statement to me suggests that you might not understand blockchain at its core. Maybe I'm wrong. Could there be an invention better than blockchain? Sure. But it is all but impossible to destroy true decentralized blockchains. All but impossible. What do you think about EGLD? Meh. I know Josh, our boy Josh, loves it. Mattis, Tom, are you a millionaire yet? Don't. That's a secret that you and the IRS keep, man. Don't tell people what you got. Just puts a target on you. Even if it's not a target today, it might be a target 10 years down the line. Don't tell people your holdings. The only people who should know your holdings is you, God, and the IRS. I hate that I have to include the IRS in that. Rasta Mage hits from the bong. As soon as we wrap up this stream, baby, we got our 420 license, but we're waiting. Noon is only now 2.5 minutes away. Funding is looking to reset, looking to recalibrate. Same stuff. Close to negative 0.1 on token margin contracts. Our tip off this weekend of the rally. Could get very spicy here at noon. So settle in. AV Creations, thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here, brother. What's up, Tweedledee? Wick, I'm not sure I shouted you out, man. It's good to see you. Huffy. I like that. If you're healthy, you're rich. I like that. What's up, Lucky Thoughts, my man? Keith. Haircut like that? You guys are calling me rich? I cut my own hair last night. Thank you, though. That means I did a good job, I'm going to say. What's up, Justin? Rude Lupu. You asked about EGLD. I don't know. Can I look at SHIB? Yeah, I already did. But meh. I'm waiting. We have 90 seconds for this. Why the shades? Am I in hiding? Hey, you must be new here, Pacer. Why the shades? Because I got laser eyes, bro. If I take them off, it's like Cyclops. You don't want to know. If you want to see me without sunglasses, just go to the channel. My channel page. Not hard. Yeah, Long Mountain. Wait 20 years for the next technology. That's funny. Felipe, 26K soon. I hope so. Years from now, Danny. Brian Aranda, rich with knowledge, rich with friends, rich with health. Bitcoin is new technology. It is uniquely new. Quantum computing could cause... Guys, this same FUD comes every year. Please, 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 please. The people writing the articles about quantum computing don't know shit about quantum computing. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert, but they don't know anything about it. Quantum computing... I only have 20 seconds. Quantum computing theoretically could be a threat of some kind to blockchain. On the assumption that it was invented in stealth, deployed in stealth against just Bitcoin for some reason. It just doesn't make sense. The logical parts of it don't make sense. Here we go. It's 12 o'clock. Let's pray for the spice. Point 1, quantum computing that is capable of doing some kind of havoc to a blockchain is not close. We're years away. Not even close. We already have quantum resistant algorithms that Bitcoin can swap to. And if it even was invented faster than it should have been or whatever, is Bitcoin really going to be the first thing you attack? If we're using this theoretical scenario with a quantum computer capable of that, that computer is capable of just, I don't know, hijacking all the nuclear missiles in the world, all the satellites in the world. Like, you're not going after Bitcoin for less than $1 trillion if you have a weapon of that caliber. Jared, BS, you can't predict the future and what technologies will come out. Not pretending to, my friend. I think that I was correct on my assumption. When you have a good grasp on blockchain technology, you'll understand why those statements aren't quite in alignment. What's up, Broccoli? You're an average Joe. Nice, me too. I'm an average Tom. No one here holds. I hold. I hold, man. Boating accident. It's my favorite energy drink. I mean, any of the Monster Ultras are good. I do like Gamer Sups. They make some really good stuff. Why this pump? Because the world is folding and Bitcoin is winning. All right, let's take a look at those funders. Did they reset? Or is that just Femex that does it at noon, which will troll me? I was wrong, apparently. It's just Femex reset at noon. I don't understand. I thought they all did it at the same time. Guess they're on different schedules. Predicted still the same, but it hasn't changed. Femex did alright, their funding reset at noon. Now it's slightly negative. Not a huge change. Huh, when does it happen then? Let's just Google it. Okay, never mind. 8 hours. This is probably when all of those do it. 00, which is 8 p.m. East. 8 hours after that. 4 a.m. Right? 4 a.m. East. And then 8 hours after that. Isn't that noon? Huh. I'm confused. Maybe someone in chat's smarter than me. Yeah, it should have reset. Maybe it just takes time to populate. Dunno. Beyond me. As far as this is 1600, right? Right now. Maybe that build up for noon was for nothing. It's been hella spicy so far anyway, can't complain. 78% of people out of 350 votes like the new thumbnail. Cool. Cuckoo. Mysterious stranger. Nah, I don't know. I'm not gonna shave. Not gonna shave. Doesn't. I look like a baby. I look like a baby, man. Huh. Well, Bitcoin did stop out our long, like to the dollar. Hasn't traded lower, but no regrets. When you're trading with leverage, guys, and speaking of which, if you're going to trade with leverage, trade on Bybit, trade on Fairdesk, use our links to sign up and help support the stream, and you'll get some deposit bonus / trading fee reductions by using it. Helps me out. But if you're trading leverage, my view of it is you're always looking to lock in profits. You're never looking to hold a position. So I got stopped out at 24. We opened on 25x from like 23.5. That's a win. Not going to be mad. I could have held it. I got to get back in. Nah, it's okay. Never chase price. Let price come to you. Boyer. Wow, coin. Did coin just rip? I just got an alert. Coin ripping was, I mean, it might have been related just to the start of the year, but Coinbase's stock, Coin, ripped pretty much in unison with BTC at the beginning of the year. Topped out February 3rd. It's not quite back. I want to see it above 70. Good start, though, Coin. Good start. This is looking flaggy, isn't it? This is looking rather flaggish. Strong 4-hour close, I'll take it. 4-hour closed up 8.73%. Bullish engulfed. RSI is up in the sky, but actually pretty healthy. We have a higher high, a lower high. Same is true on our RSIs here on the 4-hour. Money flow looking to roll over on the 4. Momentum showing no signs of chill yet. Same with VWAP. I'm just not sold this is over. I would like those funding rates to freaking update so I can feel good about it. But on coinglass.com, they still haven't updated. I don't know, man. Dank Digital. Am I affiliated with AZ16 VC firm? YouTubers being bought up. No, I wish, bro. VCs, give me money. Give me money, VCs. No, I have, honestly, this is my honest, like, I don't know. You have no reason to believe me, but this is my honest thing. I'm always honest with you guys. I haven't heard anything like that. And if that's true, I feel a little left out and a little butthurt. Apparently, I'm not VC quality. Honestly, though, if they did their research, they would know that tomcrown ain't for sale. So maybe that's why. I haven't heard anything like that. I kind of doubt that it exists, to be honest. But I could understand hearing about it and being concerned. Well, not a big start to this new 4-hour candle. I was hoping. Nice little bubbling of greens, though. This trend is holding pretty strong. Now, the 5-minute may be giving us our rollover signal here on this 5. We did break that low on money flow. Typically, we would look for that. VWAP is at 0 and momentum is pinching, though. Those are kind of conflicting. They're kind of conflicting. Typically I go with money flow, but at this point with the condition of, say, our daily, our weekly time frames, I don't know, betting down seems hard, man. Seems really rough. At 25.2, I'll take a short. I'll take a short here. I'll get liquidated. I'll hedge against a drop or I'll get liquidated. I don't care. Bybit funding reset. Okay. Right, my Bybit doesn't open without a VPN. It didn't, thank goodness. Speaking of using a VPN, Fairdesk, no KYC, legitimate exchange. They have all their licenses, etc. Sign up using my link. Trying to look up their funding now. Bybit. Okay, Bybit's funding did reset, but they're very neutral. That's not interesting to me. But that's BTC USDT. I don't know about like what other pairs. I don't know what other, like, I don't know if that's their main pair. That's just neutral. It's not exciting. Still hasn't updated on CoinGlass. They have something interesting to show. Bitcoin fear and greed. A measurement that we really haven't paid much attention to because, well, look at the last year. It really hasn't done anything. It remained in fear. Let's see, it fell into fear around April of last year. Remained in fear. Literally, looks like until February, it kind of peaked into neutral greed. Fell back down to 30s, into the 30s in March. It looks like yesterday cranked back up to neutral at 49. Now I will say, the last few times this has gone out of fear, we have seen sell-offs. Something to keep in mind. I don't think the Bitcoin fear and greed meter is very tradable. It used to be very tradable. Literally, like almost any time it would go into greed, it would drop, and any time it would go into fear, it would bounce. I just don't think it's a good idea anymore. It has not been very. This has not been very consistent. I think it got too much attention. Too much attention, too many eyes. The more people who are looking at something, the less likely it is to play out in markets. Coinbase disabled trading for BUSD. Vicky, I believe it. They also disabled USDC. BUSD though on Coinbase is like such a small volume that it's not very relevant. Ashung Marchang says it's a trap. He says you should go short. Practice risk management. Too woke for VC. That's right. Ah, Rico. Let's see what you guys said about the VC stuff. That's interesting. I just give me money, VCs. Just give me money, man. Someone donate. I don't know. Hand me over like $100 grand so I can hire a bunch of employees and just like crank content out on this channel. Your wife loves the clean shaven. My problem is when I shave it down, it gets really sharp. Is it a trap though? I don't know. It's looking very much like this was a trap. Very much. 200 a daily moving average. Descending high trend. This is when fear and greed dipped down into those 30s. This is when everyone started freaking out. I don't know, man. That's looking like the trap. Not gonna lie. Coinbase versus Binance. They do seem kind of, not adversarial. Really, Binance is just like the rest of the world's Coinbase. Coinbase is the US's Coinbase. $25.2 around the corner. It does look that way. The way this does look good. We did talk about this before the fall. Before before the big fall. Price was about like 22, 23. And we said, all right, if we do see a sell-off, we have the obvious points of liquidity at 21.3 and about 20.3, because those are our lows in the structure. If I were a market maker, I would look to sweep that liquidity. That's pretty much exactly what happened. This is pretty much exactly what happened, man. It went a little bit lower than I was thinking, but we swept the low. We got buyers, and now we're back up. We're deep in retracement. Deep in retracement. Past the 786. I mean, this would be very weird. I don't know if I've ever seen Bitcoin move like that. It's not impossible. I think we move back up to the 200. I think, like I said, I'm probably going to take a short at 25.2. If we get a higher low off of 25.2, close up all shorts. Pack your bags. That's what I think right now. There's definitely liquidity there. And to stop here, it's like, it's just not market maker behavior. You've got that liquidity. Let it load. Got the liquidity. Actually, technically there's more right here, which is interesting. Right around 25. Here it is. Lux Algo delivering that live order block data. Beautiful. Showing us orders down at the 200 day. There's a lot of selling. Interesting. There's a lot of selling there. Yeah, price bounced. There's a lot of sell orders here. Spam, stop calling me. You know what? I can't look away. We've been live for like 2.5 hours. I can't look away yet. I'm not convinced that it's done. And you know, if I turn the stream off, it runs. Like, it runs within a minute of turning the stream off every time. I guess Frankie Candles uses these. It's a great tool by Lux Algo. Something's just odd with that 15-minute. Just watching the paint dry now. See, there it is. Patrick. Thank you, my friend. Patrick says the playlist is awesome. There's like 2 people bitching earlier saying the music sucked. You can't please everyone, guys. I turned it down that way. People who didn't like it didn't have to like listen to it. It is interesting. So going along with that, if you take away the on-ramps and the off-ramps, that you keep retail out, and I said that could be a bullish case. It's interesting. It's interesting that USDC kind of functioned in the same way. Lots of people were looking to capture like that, 12%, 6% upside on USDC as it fell. Well, those people were trapped in USDC. So we just had a pretty big event that kept people out. That's bullish. I think that's bullish. Let's go, Bitcoin. I go live at 9? Oh shit, we're way over 3 hours. Never mind. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I've been streaming forever. Forever. Here's what we'll do. Definitely make sure you join the Discord, especially if you're new. You'll get free BTC. After every live show, I airdrop some BTC to everybody. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Sign up for Fairdesk. It's a great exchange. You saw me degen trading on it earlier. We locked in a $350 profit. Not bad. Bybit as well, the #1 crypto derivatives exchange. We're going to be live again tomorrow and probably will be urged to go live in 2 minutes because price always moves when I do this. It always does. This has been great. Hella spice. I'm watching for 25-2, 200 weekly moving average. I might take a short. Join the Discord. Join me. We'll probably be live again tomorrow, even though we usually do every other day. We'll do tomorrow. It'll be spicy as hell. Whew. Hold strong, boys. Hold strong.